for that long.
No,
Yeah.
They get here.
Pretty long.
you think people aren't just gonna write down all the answers? Come on.
Yes.
Well, if they didn't
nobody's
write them
gonna
down
write
in
down
class.
the answers.
Well, I mean, think about the people who are literally like Sikrin, like Riker, who are going to be playing this multiple times. Like, we're gonna know. In fact, in
I
the
have
future,
my
we'll
own natural
probably just
intellect
finish
for that.
quicker. You know, we'll probably just go
Yeah.
through more of the owls quicker. That's all.
I will choose to never learn.
That's fair,
this.
that's fair.
Fail it all the
Listen, on Hot Tea, I am intentionally failing most of these things. Just letting you know right off the bat.
On
That's
Skull,
exciting.
I am intentionally passing all of these.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, with Skull, you're trying?
Oh my
Given that
God.
we had the herbology exam yesterday or last week, it felt pretty bad that it took me so long to remember the name of that plant.
What plant was it? I'm not
It's a
digging it.
flitter bloom.
Oh, that fucking bitch! I hate that one.
Yeah, and Alex is like, we just had the owl. You just had the owl, in the session last week, and I'm like, I know, but
I mean, heck, you could give Riker the written herbology test too.
Yeah.
You guys, y'all are so extra.
What you mean?
Besties.
What you trying to expose? What's going on?
Wait, what was this skip? Bart Simpson. That's cute. All right. Welcome, everybody. Magic Mysterium, session 37. The owls continued. Last time we did a bunch of owls, and Riker no-showed.
It's so much
Major
better shit
no-no.
than take an imaginary test.
it's real in our hearts.
It's real.
I hate to break it to you, but
It's
I'm also going to
real
see next
to
week. So if we
me.
don't finish owls, I'm just going to be screwed.
my God.
I'm trying to find the actual owls for like transfiguration I had here. Here it is. Okay.
I like care
Okay.
about trans.
So you know what? I'm just gonna I'm not actually gonna have you submit it. I'm literally going to test Riker somewhat on these verbally. Okay? Because
Sounds good.
I think he could probably get an O on the transfiguration test.
We'll see.
I think.
Good luck. We believe in you.
Wrong one.
I'm nervous, but like also at the same time, I don't think it's going to be that hard.
I was stumped on a couple of them. Not gonna lie, I was just like,
Okay. Okay, question number 1, Atticus. What is the first exemption to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration?
You can't like conjure like food.
That is
From
correct!
the
That is correct! Describe Flamel's law of equivalent exchange.
You can't transfigure, or you can only transfigure something into something of like equal value.
Yes. Describe the law of relational dynamics.
As long as you know where something is, you can summon it.
Name a loophole to the law of relational dynamics during conjuration.
Yeah, as long as you know like general region, like example, like if you know a snake is in a forest, you don't have to know where that snake is, but you know it's from there.
Yeah, as long as you can target general classifications of items as long as you know where they are.
Okay.
Okay,
I have that last
now we're getting to the harder one. Describe Havel's law.
You cannot destroy, or you cannot like vanish living beings because you cannot destroy a fourth dimensional constant, and a fourth dimensional constant is like a soul.
Yes. And the next question was, what are fourth dimensional constants? So you answered both of those questions, and even that would have
Wow.
gained 2 points there because you got it nearly verbatim. And then describe Rotham's constant, which is the last thing we learned.
That was from the Wilfred class.
Mm-hmm.
I got Dildro in trouble for that. I think it's like you like need to like give something to spellcast. Like you have to like use like a wand, or like you have to like use a spell slot or like something.
Yeah, just kind of underlying theory there. And describe how one
Wow.
might try to circumvent Rotham's constant during casting. Might try to.
Well, okay, so if you need a wand, wandless casting exists. So you like cast wand.
That's a way. That's a way you can try to circumvent it. You got an O. You got all of the answers correct. I knew you would, Riker. I fucking knew you would.
Way to give
Hey.
110%.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
no
Inspiration.
The only one that I care about.
homo. Listen, no homo. That was hot, dude.
I'm surprised I remembered Rotham's. If you
Yeah,
had just
yeah, that was
with Rotham's constant, I probably wouldn't have known.
Well, you got an O. So, good job. Good job. I won't make you do the practical because that will take too long. But we'll just have
What was the practical?
You had to
That's
create
funny.
a diorama using only transfiguration spells. You had to
I could do that.
create-
I have my little elementalist thing.
you had to create a structure of some kind, foliage of some kind, and like
Animal.
living creatures, constructs of some kind. And then you had to destroy it in a natural disaster. It's like a little diorama, like a hill that you were able to decorate, using only transfiguration stuff. But again, it's a little too much to just be doing right now. Okay, yeah, the DADA one, I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
it's not happening. Just the practical.
Charms. Right, so you can roll for charms. We were doing sleight of hand checks, and you can add a D10 because you have an O in that class. You have an O in all your classes.
I know. And somebody wanted to take away my die of fate.
I have made the exemption this year only for you.
Good. And okay, so it's just a sleight of hand check with my D10.
Yeah, add it on top.
22.
Hey, it's exceptional.
Nice.
What's that be?
Okay, and then you're not in divinations, right?
No.
No. Looks like potions we haven't had yet. Are you in herbology? No.
No.
Yay.
I am in ancient
arithmancy.
runes and arithmancy.
Okay.
We haven't
so
done
we haven't
runes
done
yet,
arithmancy
have we?
Yes, we have done runes.
Okay.
It's a straight wisdom check, and you get to add a d10.
I forgot there were a couple classes that were just like, just roll.
Roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what are we gonna role play with?
Exactly.
With fucking ancient runes.
Does a 16 give me an O?
No.
Because I'm going to inspo that if not.
Okay.
Mara gave him something too, by the way.
Oh wait, did they? I don't have it open. Riker, because that was insane. You have advantage, so you don't have to use it yet.
Great. So this is not my inspo.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Hey,
How nice.
You mother. Mm.
Atticus is actually really smart. I don't know why you're all surprised by this. Okay.
Okay, and then
I love how he
the
was.
last thing would be Muggle studies, and you're not in that class.
The ADA.
Do I need to roll anything for
Yeah.
DADA?
Well. Okay. So DAD is harder because we only have a practical portion, and all it was
Just make him
that.
do an exam.
Huh?
Roll an exam. Make him roll an exam then. Instead.
Well, I'd rather just hear what Atticus would try to do, and then look at it that way. You have you are surrounded on all sides in a pentagon sort of formation of dummies. You're in like the middle of an empty arena, and you are graded based on. So you have to fight those 5 dummies. You have 5 turns total. And after every single one of them, the remaining ones attack you. You are graded by efficiency, style, and how unharmed you are at the very end. So, what would you do to try to get rid of these dummies as quick as possible?
Am I allowed to turn into an animagus?
Mhm.
I probably would have transformed into my rune spore. And then each turn, move to a creature, multi-attack, and bite it.
And you would be able to attack multiple if they're around you, because they do like move in toward you.
Yeah.
So
if we were within 5 feet of like
Yeah.
them, like if a group was in 5 feet of each other, I would have multi-attacked them
if,
or been able to multi-attack.
they're equidistant all around you, and then they kind of come in at once. So I would say probably, you know what? Why don't you roll me 3 to hits using your rune spore attack, and then we'll see how that went, and we can determine how many rounds it would have taken you.
It's a 12, 21, and an 18.
Yeah, it probably would have taken you about 3 rounds. What's your AC?
As a rune spore,
Mm-hmm.
it is a 16.
And you know what? Because you're using an Animagus form, those are temporary hit points. So any damage you take isn't real.
Yeah, so I have 75 hit points as a rune spore.
You are unharmed and defeat the dummies in 3 rounds, about, I would say. Which is definitely worthy of an E.
How much do you want money under the table to make that? No,
No.
I will. Do it.
Oh my god.
Something, you know what I mean?
E's are good. E's are good.
Yeah,
E's are
but they're
very
not the
good.
best.
E's are good.
I'm an overachiever.
All right, I think we are ready to properly begin now.
Overachiever? What?
We got Atticus. We got all of Atticus's grades and shit. It's just so funny looking at all of your grades and then looking at Atticus, because Atticus is taking significantly less classes. Oh, I guess it's because I didn't get anything for the practical exams for him. That's why.
Yep.
Because you didn't take the herbology practical exam or like anything with that one. Or Muggle studies, you technically have 2 more free periods than other people.
Can I study for like upcoming exams to get like better, like another D10 or something?
You are already at the max, unfortunately, when it comes to those things. But you can bank that. You can bank the free periods.
I mean, I might. Well,
Can we add?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at my
classes we didn't
potion
take
list
to the
real
bank?
quick.
What do you mean, Almond?
So like like I wasn't in the Muggle Studies exam either. I don't know if there was another one that was supposed to overlap or not.
No, none of them overlap with each other. So, yeah, you weren't in Muggle studies and you weren't in divinations. I think we might have already given out some free periods for the divination one.
We did free periods for before anything started. I know that I didn't know. I remember having extras because I didn't need any studying before these started, but I don't have anything noted on my sheet for additional periods.
I don't think we gave out free periods for not taking an
Okay.
exam. You didn't do that last time.
Yeah. Well, I remember like Juju
We did
prompted
have-
me to get a
we
free
did have,
period at
like-
one point. I don't know if that was like Tuesday night.
Well, we
That
did
was
have
Tuesday.
we did have some free periods before the exam starts, and everybody had 2. So
Yeah.
that's probably where you're getting that from.
Okay. Well then, everybody except for Hogarth gets a free period for not taking Muggle studies. Alexandra, Ellen, and Nala get a free period for the Ancient Runes class. Oh wait, unless that was happening at the same time as something, I don't think it was.
You just said none of them overlapped.
Right? Yeah. I think
don't think you should do
it should be the
free
same as classes.
These are not toys.
I think it should be the same as classes. So like if you know if you're
If it makes any sense for you to do free periods just because they're not in an exam.
okay,
That doesn't
fine.
make sense to me.
We won't give out free periods. Oh, rather, I was actually going to give free periods though at the beginning of the session though. Just anyway.
That's better. I like that. That's good.
All right. So, where am I? Yeah, we had just finished the DADA exam. That's where it ended. And so, as we all watch, if I remember correctly, Ellen just obliterating them with her sword.
Yeah.
You went full like anime ninja mode. It was amazing.
It was great. I blew him up with a Fringo.
And as we watched Ellen take out all of them within like a round or two, just all of them gone. And you can watch the parts kind of raining down around you into the stands. You can hear Rojas say, "All right, everybody, that'll be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for participating, and your grading will be given back to you by the end of the week. Great job, guys." And people start to disperse from this space. I don't know. That wasn't too hard, Wilfred says. Levi's like, "Not too hard. I don't know if we'll be keeping up with this class." "Come on, you gotta stay, man." And there's a lot of people who are kind of out of breath. And Nolan sidles up next to Alexandra. "Alex, that was actually really amazing what you did."
Oh, thank you. I'm so bad at DADA because I don't know a lot of hexes and jinxes.
You obliterated them. You were more badass than I think I've ever seen you. Almost.
Oh, thank you. Out of character, how did Nolan do? Did he?
I don't know. I think he
Okay.
might have been exempt, and so he did something else, like a written test.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope our grades will be good, and well,
After
thanks
hours,
for.
did you want to? I know like a bunch of the people are all kind of getting together for a big party, in at the Three Broomsticks. Did you want to go with me?
Oh yeah, that sounds great. I would like that.
Cool. I'll
Mhm.
see you around. And he's gonna give him a little kiss on the cheek, and go run off to one of his other owls.
Okay. Sure. I was gonna throw something at him while he was
Oh, you
running,
were?
like a paper or something. But yeah,
So you're not now?
no.
Okay. Nicholas, you're walking back, and Taylor gives you like a little punch on the side.
Oh.
You did all right.
Wait, what was that?
She says you did all right.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not really good at these classes. The written was not so good.
So I told you have to study more.
What? all the animals needed attending to. Didn't have the time.
Did you want me to come watch the magical creatures exam?
I mean, if you have the free period for it, yeah.
Okay. I'll be there.
I will go in and hug her and be like, "Ooh, thanks. Cheer me on."
You feel her like hold you a little closer, like just with that added amount of pressure, to really show you that like she means it. She means it a lot, even if she has trouble showing it. Cool. I know you're gonna blow them out of the water, so I want to be there to watch see the looks on their faces.
Hell yeah. I'll be looking around for you.
You look nice today, by the way. And she's going to leave.
I'll just scream out, "You look better!"
Everybody else, it comes to around the end of the day. Oh, you guys are exhausted after having so many exams, like after quick succession, after one after another, and tomorrow is going to be no exemption. You guys all have 2 free periods. One of them can be a long form role play if anyone wants. One of them has to be a short thing, or they can both be short. This will be either the first free period will be at the end of the day, right before curfew. The second free period will be right in the morning, after waking up. So, what does everyone want to do?
Does Professor Gideon still have the ability to give Atticus access to the restricted section of the library?
He does not.
Can I go to Slughorn then?
Sure. You can see you walk into Slughorn giving a late class for some of his third years. The hair-raising potion. Interesting. And as he's showing them this and giving his little monologue, he looks out and he kind of locks eyes with you over by the doorway. And this is Mr. Verdery. Come in, come in. An excellent potioneer in his own right. If I remember correctly, you were able to get the proper ingredient the first time you went around on this way. Don't
Of
give
course,
them hints.
Professor. You know, I actually ended up loving the fairy wings you were able to give me for them.
Oh, down. And you can see no, what's her name? It's not Kingston. It's Micaiah. Micaiah, Ernesia's sister, like pulling down as quickly as she can on her piece of paper what you said.
That was the incorrect answer, right?
Yes.
Good. Oh, silly me. I'm so sorry, Professor. I just wanted to maybe help out the class a little.
Mr. Verdery is a accomplished potioneer. Everyone should be able to listen to him in times of need. Go ahead. You all know the assignment. You may start. Is there something you need?
There is, Professor, actually. I've developed a rather niche interest in druidic magic recently.
Odd.
Without going into too much detail, I've perhaps discovered more about my own innate magical ability, and I'm really curious about what I might be able to pursue with it.
Sounds
I was
interesting.
hoping
Nothing
that you might be...
untoward, I do hope.
Of course not, Professor. And if anything, it will hopefully be able to expand magical knowledge with the wizarding community as a whole. At least that is my hope.
It sounds perfectly interesting. I unfortunately am not very versed in the way that the library works. I know Madame Pins has her own whole way of organizing.
You don't need to worry about that, Professor. And he whips out a form.
Oh,
I just need your
restricted
signature.
section would not be the last time, he says, and he will totally write down on that.
And then as my head of house as well, right here at line 7. Yeah, right. The initial and yeah.
You can get all that. And you have his signature. He takes it and he says, "I know how they work. I'll send this off to the headmistress immediately. You should be able to know by probably the end of the day. Send you an hour."
Thank you so much, Professor. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always willing to put you in contact with my father.
I do, but it's not from your father, from you.
If it's in my ability, I would endeavor to do so.
He waves his wand, casting Muffliato. After this year, as I'm sure you're aware. Oh, wait, no, he already invited you, didn't he?
I was in Slug Club.
He already invited you. I was going to invite you, but...
Would you like me to bring anybody to?
No, because he would brew something. Never mind. Sorry. I thought I was going to invite you, and then I realized that you're already invited. So, fuck me. So you say if he needs anything from you, just let him know, and he kind of gives you a nod and says, "Thanks for stopping by."
Of course.
No, only one ingredient at a time. He's like stopping people from taking all of them.
You have your hands full, and I don't want to intrude any longer than I'm able. So, have a wonderful evening, Professor.
You as well. Good luck on your owls.
Thank you. I will see you this summer.
I'll give you a slight wink.
Whip around and leave.
And you can consider that you have the proper restricted section access to review druidic focuses and whatnot. Okay. No, whatever. Trying to find something and I'm just having trouble. I don't want etymology, whatever. Okay, so is there a certain topic within druidity that you want to look into, or?
I mean, I was gonna do that like for my next downtime tomorrow. If anybody else, or I'm sorry, I thought we were gonna do everybody's first.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can do it. Unless you didn't have an idea. Do you want?
No, I do. So okay, so I guess like stepping out of roleplay a little bit. With the Necropolis bonus that that Atticus just got, the true Animagus form, I'm kind of interpreting that in a way wherein he kind of has this newer innate access to like his magic in a way that has allowed him to kind of reach this new like peak form of Animagus, like explore like the multiple forms, which is
it's an ancient form of magic, that you are now able to wield. And
so he kind of is like aware of that inside of him now. It has been, quote unquote, awakened in a way. And he's like very, very intrigued by it. He's like, how did this get awakened? What is this happening? What is it about this ancient magic that was, quote, like locked away, or like why wasn't I aware of it? And how can I explore more and find more? Essentially, I want to make Atticus a druid. In the long term. But I just want to learn more, or like find out what I can learn about it now.
Sure. Well, going into the restricted section, there is not a whole lot of information on druids. See, they were massacred by muggles en masse by the Romans, I do believe. And so, like in Scotland and Ireland, the practice became extinct. But thinking about it and looking into it, you find that truly it's like a different form. Same magic, as in like magic all comes from the same place, from Arcanum around you. But the way that you control that magic is entirely different in Druidcraft. And so think of it kind of like water bending and fire bending from like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like both of them are using the elements. They're both using magic, but they're doing it in different forms, different kinds of ways to go through it. And there are a lot of different kinds of ways. But specifically in the 20th century, it really got like well, I would say probably the 17th century. It really got like homogenized until it was almost only this one form wand casting magic, with like a Latin phrases, right? The Romans were the ones who massacred them. You probably are able to put two and two together that it wasn't just muggles, but also wizards. And that there was kind of a war that went on there. That was mostly one-sided, as the druids they weren't really technologically advanced in any way. So they had a great connection with nature, and their magic came from nature, from the innate places around them. And specifically, one of the great places where they were able to learn and bolster their strength in the magic and the nature around them was at mother trees. And these are elder trees, hundreds and hundreds of years old. That there are multiple in the the Forbidden Forest that have been cared for a very long time. Their roots go very, very deep. No one really knows how deep, and they connect to other trees. So, like, the root systems actually begin to form together, and that this tree, they call it a mother tree because when a tree starts to die elsewhere, it will actually, like, send water and nutrients to that tree to keep it alive. And by having multiple of these in the forest has been able to become a hub of magic and arcanum that is suffused within the rocks and the roots and each individual leaf, which is what makes the Hogwarts Valley so magical, so special. Yeah, and so if you wanted to pursue druidity and the different kinds of things that entails, you would want to go to one of these places.
Yeah.
It is said that
And
you
so
should bring an
I guess
offering.
Atticus can assume that there is going to be a mother tree somewhere in the Forbidden Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's mention of multiple, so it's fair to assume that if you went looking, you might find one.
Cool. That is exactly what I wanted to do with my downtimes.
Okay. And well, that's actually only your first downtime, I will add.
Well, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we can come back to you. It's said that it's best if you're going to go to one of those places to bring an offering to the tree, something from nature to give back to nature. You can be as creative as you want with that.
Yeah.
All right. And someone else.
I have a thing.
I was thinking about a thing for you too, Nella.
Yeah, I need to talk to Slughorn.
Oh, okay. Well, you are walking down into the dungeons right now, over to the potion storeroom, and not potion storeroom, the potions classroom, and you just pass Atticus on your way there.
Oh, hi, Atticus.
Nala, looking effervescent as ever. How are you?
Oh, you charmer. I'm well. How are you?
On the pursuit of knowledge, as always.
Aren't we all?
On the pursuit of knowledge.
Well, I wish you luck in your pursuit. You look like you were successful.
I'm pleased with the results that I got. We'll see if they come to fruition.
I'm sure they will. You're very capable.
Thank you. Listen, if you're going to Slughorn, word of advice, loves to be sucked up to. Ta-ta!
Oh,
Good advice.
thanks.
You complimented. He's going to give you a little something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I know Atticus can turn into 3 different types of beasts now. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. You go to the doorway and looking inside, giving like a slight little knock on the open doorway. You can see people doing the hair raising potion, which I guess is not an actual class that you have done in character, but you can see some of the fervent third years coming up to the front, and Professor Slughorn just sitting there like, oh, okay. As they are picking from the 4 different ingredients to make of their potion. He sees you. Oh, Miss Nolan, good to see you.
Oh, Professor. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Well, I think it's welcome. Mostly just going to be sitting here all class, he says. I wouldn't. He says to somebody else, and they like take their hand off of an ingredient and go to a different one.
Oh, um, well, I promise I won't take up too much of your time. I just had a few questions for you.
Feel free to take a seat. And you watch as a stool appears on the left-hand side of his desk.
Thank you.
I only have so much time. May as well wring every bit out of it as possible.
Professor, I know, you're well connected, and you,
Some would say.
and you know that there's a chance I might not attending Hogwarts next year. And well, that's entirely dependent on, well, if my dance company that I'm with, if they leave London or not. I was wondering if you, or hoping if you knew anyone in the entertainment industry
I
here.
know quite a few. Mr. Beelier, you don't want to leave?
Not entirely, no. I mean, I've been dancing with this company since as long as I can remember. It would make me sad to move on from them, but I like my time here at Hogwarts. I've enjoyed it, and I don't want to leave.
This is a special place. It certainly holds a great deal of space in my heart. Leaving it to me feels like leaving a part of myself behind. I think I understand how you feel. Perhaps I might be able to help you. A friend of mine, you might know her, Celestina Warbeck.
Oh, yes.
Well, I've been to many a show. Always get front row seats. I'm certain that if a prolific witch such as her were to contact and be in need of some added performers for one of her shows, she might have some pull, more than I would. I'm no dancer.
Professor, I would. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, my
I'm
mic cut
here.
out. I was like talking, and then I stopped, and then where did I cut off at?
You just said professor.
Oh, you didn't hear anything.
Mm-mm.
Well, the thing is, it was only like a second after you cut out. We were like, "Hello, hello," and we're like, we were kind of waiting for you to finish your sentence.
well, like she was like, Professor, I would love that. So I didn't say much. That's why I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
oh.
Okay. Yeah, it was like Professor I, and then cut out. Okay, Professor, I would love that. Well, I'll need one thing from you.
Anything. What do you need?
That's your potions exam.
Professor, you know, you've seen my work in class. But
Maybe a second.
I will do my absolute very best to pass the exam.
Don't miss my party. Okay?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Thank you. I'll see what I can do.
Really, thank you, Professor.
Here's what I'm actually going to do, because it just came to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
When we do Slughorn's party episode, she'll be there.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Celestina Warbeck. She's a Welsh witch and popular singer known as the Singing Sorceress. She is number 88 for the Chocolate Frog starts. All right. That's your first free period. Do you want to do the second?
Yeah, I was just gonna make another Rufio's brain elixir.
Yeah.
Because I have that recipe. Haha. Oh wait, no. Dirty 20.
That is an exceptional brain elixir.
That's me.
Okay. Nala's done. Atticus is done. Who's ready? Step up to the plate.
I guess I am.
Alexandra. Wonderful to hear from you.
Yeah. I need Slughorn as well.
Everyone's just going to Slughorn.
Hilarious. You know what's hilarious? I also need Slughorn.
Actually, same.
Okay. The bell rings. Boom, 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 boom. And Slughorn is turning off the lights as about 3 of his students are currently stuck in the ceiling. I'm sure you'll come down eventually. And he closes the door. And both
God.
you, Alexandra and Hogarth are there outside the door.
Oh, hey, Hogarth. You need Slughorn as well?
Yeah, I need to talk to him about something. What about you? Need some help with spells or something?
Yeah, I need him. I want to do something, and I need his permission to do so. So.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
Coming out of the door at this exact moment, he closes it and... Oh! Good day. He's going to leave. Because he just thinks that he's just
Professor.
walking past you in the hall.
Yeah. Professor, wait.
It would not be the first or even second time today that those of your class have come down to see me.
Oh,
Come to see you. You're one of the best.
yeah. It's always nice seeing you,
What do you
Professor.
need? He says. Like, he feels good about himself now.
I'm gonna pull out a
Anything for
form
some of
as
my
well.
favorite students.
I'm gonna pull out a form as well. The restricted section form.
You guys are like walking with him as he's like starting
Yeah.
to go up the spiral staircase toward his office
Yeah.
on the 7th floor. These stairs, I think it's part of the reason why it kept so young. What is it? And he's gonna take the form and look it over.
Professor, I've been helping the nurse for quite some time now with healing magic. I would like to research a bit of more ancient form of healing magic, if that's okay with you, and I can't find it in the library. I would really love to research it with your permission.
Not normally the one to give out such things. When it comes to restricted section forms, you're supposed to have either your head of house, the headmistress, or an associated teacher. And while I am not an associated teacher, I would not be able to give such permission. He was Atticus's head of house.
Oh, okay.
But he says, I'm certain that Poppy has the necessary credentials to do so. I could send this off to her.
That will be wonderful. I would really like that.
He'll take it off your hands and say, should be able to hear back by the end of the day.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Professor. And those stairs are good exercise. Just saying.
They're good for me, but bad on my knees. He says. You can hear a slight pop. And you guys are on like the 4th floor by now, and he says, Mr. Flynn, I'm sure you're not taking... damn it. I'm sure you're not climbing this staircase for your health.
Definitely
Something
not.
I can do for you.
Actually, yes. But I would prefer to talk about it in your office, if that's all right.
That would be just fine. And I was almost tempted this last year to return to my previous office. But I remembered how much it would suddenly rain from the ceiling.
I was just going to say, doesn't that dreadful office just rain on your head when you're in there?
Yeah, it did for many, many years. Now we have the nice one, even if it's a bit of a walk.
Much improved from the old one.
Are you two interested in some tea?
Sure.
Oh yeah, that will be nice.
And he'll go to his door and take out a key and unlock his door, and then I'll lead you guys into his nice, very lavish office.
Once we get in there, I'll sit and have a couple of a little bit of pleasant conversation, just small talk before I take a sip of my tea. And I want to talk to you about kind of specific kinds of expertise. If I'm not mistaken, which I'm sure that I'm not, you know quite a few people within the magical community.
Most people would say that I'm well connected. I do enjoy gaining new friends and keeping up with them over the years. Some people call me a bit of a busybody.
A busybody, pish posh. However, I guess you could say a bit of a busybody is what I need. I'm gonna go through my bag and pull out the little card that I have and put it on the table in front of him and say, I came upon this in quite a bit of a strange circumstance, but I'm looking for this man and I was wondering if you knew who he is.
Lean forward and take the business card off of the table. One moment. I'm just going to go into like a nearby drawer, take out some glasses. Bifocals, and read. Well. It's not every day you hear the name Mundungus Fletcher be thrown around in Hogwarts School. Why, is he bothering you?
Oh, not at all. I don't know the man whatsoever.
Oh,
It's actually...
lucky you.
Well, actually, bit of a story. My mum doesn't know who my father is. She always said she thought it was this one particular man. She says I'm a spitting image. Short, ginger, a bit tubby around the middle, even though I'm not.
You can see
Green eyes.
Slughorn sits back, slowly staring you right in the eyes as it is dawning on him.
She always said that his name started with an F. She didn't know whether it was his first name or not, but that's all she knows. Heard stories.
There are many people that I have had the pleasure of knowing. There are a few that I've had the displeasure of. I had not realized until now. The red hair, eyebrows especially. You are the spitting image of Dungus.
Do you really think so? Well, I know.
Yeah, luckily nothing quite like him in personality.
Well, I'm not sure who I really take after. I'm not much like my mum either.
What, if anything, might you want to know?
Perhaps if, it's a big if you were to be my, father, perhaps he'd want to get to know me.
Mandungus Fletcher is currently on the run. Has been for a great many
Running
number
from
of
what?
years. He escaped from Azkaban, actually,
Your prison name.
during the great breakout, yes. I've had a feeling for quite some time that he might have brokered a deal with some of the orders. But technically, he is still on the lam. I've heard that he frequents Diagon Alley, specifically the black market. It is a purveyor of
Something.
certain goods, illicit objects, taken without consent.
Right. Wonderful.
I'm surprised that he actually put in enough work to put business cards. Well, if he is not anything if not entrepreneurial, it's part of the reason why he was a part of Slug Club in the first place.
No, he wasn't in Slug Club.
He was, at one point. Just for a single year. He nearly was suspended here at Hogwarts, and so I had to rescind the membership. But he had, he was cunning in a good way. Smart young lad, even if he was not exceptionally wise.
Interesting. Way that I could possibly get in contact with him. Support.
It may be more difficult than it sounds. Asking around Diagon Alley for specifically Mandungus Fletcher very well may get you killed.
Talking about someone. It's really in that deep.
Last I heard, he had fallen to a great debt with the Black Hat Gang.
I
They
don't
seem to
even know who
frequent
that is.
the White Wyvern. If you are to continue a search,
Gang.
I would not personally recommend it. Probably could be good to start there.
Talking to a gang.
What do you say, Hogwarts?
Talking to a gang.
I would be careful. I understand what it means to not know one's father. I knew mine. A few of my friends out into good school. Ate away at them for many years. I know nothing I will say will actually deter you, Mr. Flynn. So I may as well help.
I very much had any sort of parental figures in my life, to be honest. My mom's a bit opposite, busy, which I guess you could say. And I didn't grow up with a father, so I don't really.
Actually, I think I have an idea.
Okay.
But it'll be up to you to speak to him.
Please, anything.
He will outline his plan.
Sweet.
He's going to send out feelers, essentially telling people that there is expensive items in Slughorn's home, that Slughorn is going to be having a party, and that'll be quite easy to get in and out without being seen. And he's going to specifically direct that to Mendungus, and he's likely not going to be able to resist.
Sounds brilliant, actually. If he is anything like you say that he is.
You may not recognize him right away. Doesn't quite have the red locks you have now. I am sorry to say, a bit balding.
Holding?
Keep an eye on it. It comes, whether you like it or not.
No, thank you. I'd rather keep my hair. Quite like it.
Out of it.
You're right.
Is that male pattern baldness comes from your father, so. Yeah.
What about the green eyes? Does he have green ones? My mother's blue.
He's shortish man, semi-tan.
Probably where I get the short from.
Actually, has a regional accent very close to yours. Probably where you met
Really?
your mother.
My mother's just from London.
Mhm. So, there, Hogarth, you have a way to confront and meet your father.
Oh. Sweet.
All right.
My second thing, I was just going to do some spells, so I can just roll those on my own.
Okay. Alexandra.
Yeah.
You want to look up some ancient healing stuff.
Yeah.
Now, what spell are you talking about? Because I saw your little message in your hidden chat.
Okay.
You don't have to say it aloud if you don't want to. You can send it in your hidden chat if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
So many
Because
secrets.
if
Wow.
that's possible, and I know
Well-
it's a high level spell, it would do what I wanted to do.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay.
It is.
Yeah. I would like you to make a history of magic check.
Okay. Mhm. 16.
It is, you find in your restricted section research, it is not possible for a wizard to cast that spell. A wizard. It is
Oh.
possible for a druid
I need to find that lady in the forest.
Don't we
Yeah,
all?
or work with Atticus.
No lady in the forest.
What do you what? Do you not
Lady-
know, Riker?
Was I
Were
here?
you missing that session too?
Let's assume that I was there and that I did learn this, and then I'm not learning this for the first time.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be there anyway. Oh no, you went to Magnus. He spoke briefly of her. It was like a security risk.
Alex,
Some
I've
woman
smoked a
in the
lot
forest.
of weed. I don't remember.
This is well, you weren't in magical
I'll
creatures
discover it.
class.
I'll discover it on my own. I don't need
I
any
think you might need to discover it on your own. Who knows about it in character?
Me.
Ellen and Nick,
And
Juju.
Nalu.
Yeah. So about
Me
half
too.
of you know about it. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that's what you find out, Alexandra.
Okay.
From there, and then also there is some there is evidence that druids would do this thing and believe it worked. Meanwhile, there is like ancient lore of Tibetan wizards being able to do it, but that's it.
After some Tibetan turnip.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Then I really don't care.
We're
Okay.
going to the bet.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make everyone go to the Forbidden Forest with me.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna go. Let's go.
Let's
I'm
get
already on my way there.
Broken. You guys are all gonna go, and then you're gonna be like, Atticus?
What are we doing?
He's like already here.
It's
What are you
just that
doing here?
Spider-Man meme of like three of them. Like what? Like
Yeah, like who? How did what?
Okay, and Alexander, that is your first downtime. Do you have a second thing? Do you need your grades?
It's gotta be a
Do
quick
you need-
one, yeah?
Okay. You do you want to do grades?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'll just tell you your grades. So, Alexandra, you know what? Never mind. It would just be quicker just to get because you're taking a lot of classes.
Yeah, I see my grades. I improved Transfig to A, and I also improved.
Looks like you improved it to an E actually.
Oh.
Here's what it is. Just sending right now. There.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to improve.
So the classes we haven't done the owl for yet is potions, arithmancy, magical creatures, history of magic, astronomy, ghoul studies, and xylomancy.
Like, history of magic is just lost on me. It's lost. I'd like to improve ghoul studies because that's
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Then that's going to be a magical creatures check.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Magical creatures. $21.
Yeah, your grade increases.
Nice. Okay, great.
Yeah, now you don't
That's
have a
all.
negative die.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Thank you.
Wonderful. Oh, jeez. I'm looking at your grades here, and then I'm looking at your owls, and I see the glaring D in Transfiguration's owl.
Yeah,
In the written, the practical you did well.
yeah, that's fine.
Where are we here? Okay. So, Hogart done, Alexander done, Atticus, and Nala done. Do we do Nala's?
Yeah, you did mine.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Nala, as you are crossing the suspension bridge into the quad, carrying a bunch of your books, somebody comes kind of running past you, and you can feel your bag suddenly grabbed.
Like my school bag? Like the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
She like whip around like, hey,
And you can see Darcy grabbing it and putting it over his shoulder. Ugh. Hey, Nolan.
oh, it's you. Thank you. Hi. I'm glad to see you.
It was looking a little heavy. Kind of is, actually.
I have a lot of books, you know. The pursuit of knowledge.
I just wanted to ask you something. Something simple. Maybe. A bunch of us, after Owls, are kind of like doing like a little celebration, and we're going to burn all of our homework at the Three Broomsticks, Hogsmeade. Did you want to go with me?
You're asking me on a date.
Is if you're not weirded out by that,
I mean, I want it to be a date.
then it's a date. I'm asking you on a date.
Then yes, I would love to go with you.
Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna carry these for you, wherever you're heading off to. Where are you going?
Oh, the library.
Lead the way. He's gonna carry your books.
Oh, thank you, Darcy.
I'll knock.
All right. So I have a few ideas.
Mhm.
I will DM them to you.
No. I'm like, yes, but like it wouldn't, like the words wouldn't mess with it. You wouldn't
Probably,
be able to
yeah.
do it. I have to look that one up.
You're gonna love it when you find it, I think.
Oh. Oh. Cool.
And you can just imagine the first 4 or 5 words in that. You can just imagine what I'll be doing for that.
Mooning them? What?
Wow!
I can see it. Little goblin ass. Okay. I like that. Yeah, if you wanted to work on that, then you could take 2 of them to do the first 2 rolls for it.
Yep, I have actually 2 banked ones from earlier, from pre
Cool.
stuff. So
So you have 4 total?
yes.
Cool. Yeah, let's work on it.
Alrighty. So what do I need to roll?
So the first check is always going to be a history of magic or investigation check when it comes to conceptualizing the spell itself.
Rolled a nat 1.
Ooh, rough. Well, you got 4, so I'll try it again. Or do you have something else to use for it?
Do I want to spend my inspo so close to the last few finals? No, I don't think my herbology grade is going to be able to get me to an O, so I don't care. I'm going to spend it. 18 for 31.
Definitely a success there. So that's the first one. You're able to conceptualize the idea pretty well. Now I want you to make a charms roll. Is this a charm?
I think it would be a charm.
This is a charm. What is your Jinx X curses?
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know your bonuses.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not up there. I think it would be somewhere between a 0 and a 2.
Okay, I'll be super nice and say that's a charm.
Yes.
Why are
Since
you
con-
showing me all my Oh, you're showing Alexandra's case. I thought you were showing mine.
All right. So charms check.
It's straight charms, no dexterity added onto it.
21.
Yeah. See, no dexterity added onto it. You added
Oh.
a +8.
Yeah. So it would be 5.
Plus
So
5.
18.
You're good there. Second success. And now third out of fourth thingy. That's going to be a spellcasting ability check.
All right. 14.
That is not high enough.
Damn.
Would you like to use your fourth to attempt
Yep.
it again?
$16.
Okay. The spell becomes available to you,
Yes.
but it has not been cast yet. You have to have another free period to attempt and stuff.
That's fair.
If you want to do it like in the heat of the moment, it would just be cast at disadvantage.
That's fair.
Cool. I'm really excited for whenever that comes out.
Oh, yes.
Yep. That is Alex. Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello. Good evening.
How do you
Mr.
do?
Yet.
Hello, computer.
Sorry, someone's at my door.
That's okay.
Um,
Should I go with Ellen first?
yeah, go ahead.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
Ellen.
Ellen is going to the library to specifically look up things about Merlin. In particular, the Merlinic little owl that I have. The figure I got from Merlin's painting. See if there's anything I can
So you're
think of.
going where? The library?
The library, yeah. The library, but if that doesn't really yield anything, then I'm gonna just go to like Mysterium and mess around with it.
All right. Give me 5 seconds, please.
Yeah. Take all the time you need, Alex.
All right.
All right, I'll come back.
I don't
in a
know.
half
This sounds suspiciously like an attempt to advance the plot.
We don't advance the plot here. We just do slice of life.
hour. That ain't the book.
Thank you, Sasha. um, tell it how it is. Okay.
Slice of life timeline.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Ellen.
anti-plot.
I want you to make a history mag check.
All right. I believe that is just a straight roll for me. Yep.
Mhm.
All right. $13.
Okay. You find in nearly every single depiction of Merlin, there is art of him, glass art or whatever. There's always an owl with him. Always. He had an owl familiar. Or other people said, no, he didn't have an owl familiar. He was an owl animagus.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been kind of like a back and forth of belief on that, because there are some stories where like he came with an owl and there's other ones where he came as an owl, and so it's really kind of jumbled up together.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know that he obviously loves owls because
Clearly.
right. You make an investigation check.
Investigation. Hey, we have a modifier to that, fellas.
I'm proud of you. You can do it. You got it. Hey,
21.
See, I told you.
21.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, looking at the bottom of this and just like peering over it, so it's about this big, right?
Mhm.
And it's this little stone statuette, and look around, it's kind of like simply carved, and you look at the very bottom, and you can see a rune that has been carved into it. Touch it. You're like nothing. You like your rune doesn't interact with it at all.
Mhm.
But you can see this like 11-point star that surrounds the rune itself and actually pushes out from the stone, so it's like a little like not indentation, the opposite, embossment.
So
It
like,
looks almost, think of it like the little kids game where it's like the
yeah, where you
star goes
slotted
in the
it.
star hole.
Yeah.
The square
Okay.
goes in the square hole. And you got 21.
Mhm.
You can see the symbol itself that is carved into. You don't recognize it. It looks somewhat like a tower. Those are my hints.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to the astronomy tower. I feel like there might be something up there. Either the astronomy.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Oh fuck.
You spent some time up there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe Ravenclaw Tower then. Shit.
Make
Alright.
an intelligence save, Ellen.
Intelligence save.
I was hoping you'd just get it, but we're gonna see if you do or you don't, or you might want to talk to your friends. You might want to
Might
talk
wanna
to your
talk to my
friends to help
friends.
you.
Ah, fuck. I'll think of something.
I
come back.
won't take your free period.
Okay. Well then,
Yeah.
come back to me because let Sikrin delve in on this one. Fuck.
Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello.
I
Welcome.
kind of wanted to practice some spells, but we've also never really looked at them.
You've never attempted them.
No, these are ones I wanted to
Is that what
create.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to create a spell. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, because you have like a shit ton of little ones that you want to. Okay, yeah, 3 bank free periods. Spells above. So you have 5 total.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna want to go down on one specifically, and I'm going to read what you got here. Nowadays I get so many like custom spell like recommendations going all the damn time.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I want to do the Draconic Greatest.
Huh. Yeah, I was kind of liking that. I'm still reading it here. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. I would love to even actually make it a little cooler.
Oh, okay. Like how?
Can I just? Should I message you or should I say it aloud?
You can message me.
It'll give away what the spell is.
Okay, just message me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I see. Is it possible to optionize that?
What do you mean optionize?
either take. Hold on.
Everyone wants to keep their spells like secret until the moment they whip it out in the middle of battle.
You're way cooler if you do that. Just gonna say that.
One
Keep
quick
them.
thing on my spell, Alex. Because of the way it works, I think people will be able to sense that it's being cast, but I do think it's probably nonverbal.
It's up to you.
Alrighty.
I'm dumb. I think I haven't figured it out.
Mm,
So there's no real. The only difference is that it adds another dimension. You can
Okay.
stay on the same plane. That
Okay,
would
okay.
just be your choice.
oh,
Right.
okay. I understand. I think I misunderstood that it was only gonna give me that.
Mm.
Okay. No, yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
I'm just making it cooler, really.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I would like you. Let's start on those rolls. So, first of all, definitely Transfiguration spell. Do you have a +5 in Transfiguration?
It is the
School of
only thing
Magic.
I have a +5 in, which is why I make this.
Good. Okay. So now you are going to make a History Magic or Investigation check. It is up to you.
It doesn't matter. That shit sucks. For the love of God.
Success.
Nice.
Okay. Now you're going to use that +5 modifier and make a Transfiguration based roll.
Okay.
Failure.
Yup. Doing it again. Hey.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
Okay. Which we have ruled before, a natural 20 counts as 2 successes, so you do not have to do the last roll.
Oh. Does that mean I can
And
practice
your
it now?
spell is ready for you. Which means you might be able to do the next one. Let me quickly read it. Cool. Okay. Uh-huh.
It's not even that great. I just wanted to say I have it.
No, I think it's perfectly balanced for a second level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. On top of that, like casting time, like yeah, totally. Right.
Okay.
Cool. Yep, let's roll for it. So you only get 2 attempts here. If you get another natural 20, we could do it, but that's gonna be the investigation or history magic roll again.
Okay.
Success. And then
Nice.
transfiguration.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. Come on. Ooh.
That's a failure.
Yep.
And that's all of your free periods. So mark off that first one succeeded and the second one has 1 success.
Yep.
I would personally just like react to the actual message with like a little reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex.
Mhm.
One thing I forgot. Would a 19 have worked for my investigation check?
Yeah. Well,
All right, I'm Ravenclaw, so I can't get a below 6.
Gotcha. Okay, so does that mean that we wasted an extra roll? Is that what happened?
Yes,
what
I'd have
happened?
I'd have 1 extra, and I can bank it for later. So big deal. I just wanted to
Got it.
know because I always forget that, and then I'm like, wait a minute. There's a reason
It's
I haven't.
underutilized.
There's a reason I chose to get a 20 in intelligence and wisdom of all things as a Ravenclaw.
In the square hole. That's right. In the
Everything's-
square hole.
I think I have it figured out. I'm gonna go to the owlery. Man loved owls.
Who have you been messaging right now?
No one. I'm just
You
thinking
figured
of
it out on your
everything.
own.
I literally said it out loud, but okay.
I didn't
Oh.
hear. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you either. Actually, like,
Oh.
it sounded to me like you probably had it in your head because you were like, "Is it the?" And then you like cut out.
Oh, yeah, I said it. I think I said it, but maybe not. I don't know.
It's an owl figurine, man. Fucking loved owls.
You're heading
Owl
to the
Tower.
owlry.
Yes.
Go up the path that leads up the hill, straight up in kind of this coiling formation until you reach the stone steps of the owlry. Walking inside, you can hear the slight caws and screechings of owls overhead, and you have to boom take a step to the side as a little piece of poop goes down to the very ground. Ugh. You can see gathered along like the ledges of this area, there are, you know, I don't know. I know they have a name for them, but owls when they eat and then they like regurgitate all the
pellets.
bones.
The little
Yeah, there's plenty of those, like on the ground out here. And there's this kind of stone staircase that leads up in a clockwise coil. There are many, many, many square inlets, indentations into the walls. Some of them are actually housed by little owls that are sitting there. Owls actually sleep like laying down. So it's really cute. You should look up a picture of it. And so there's a few of them that are sleeping right now, as owls are normally nocturnal. And so it is near the end of the day, so some of them are starting to wake up. But a lot of the spaces are filled right now.
All right. We'll go over to my owl, Howl, and just kind of give him some scritches real fast before I'm going to go probably to the top of the tower and just start kind of like working my way down, looking for some indentation
Okay.
that looks.
Investigation check.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm going to inspo that. 21.
Nice. Very nice. I realize I'm not on the rolling channel. There it is. Sikrin. You're staring out. You can see the entirety of Hogwarts Castle from here. It's beautiful. You can even see, the river moving down underneath of that wobbling wooden bridge. You can see students all walking around like little ants. And you look at this little guy, toss him up in the air, catch him. You start looking around the edges of the railing here. Don't see anything, and you make your way down. You're having constantly to try not to get hit by falling poop and pellets. And as you are walking past, you're just looking around, holding it in your hand, and you can see the rune at the bottom start to glow brightly blue just for a moment. Take a step back, and it glows again. And then there's a glow from your right. You can see next to you an indentation in the wall, empty. And at the back of that indentation, carved is.
Okay, I'm not the only one.
Okay, I was going to be like,
My bitch.
Someone screen cap it.
Wow, he's dead.
He's
Dead.
he gone.
Jordan, you still there?
That is a really unflattering pose to freeze in.
Yeah. His computer restarted.
There's two.
Oh, there's two.
There's two of them.
There's two of you now.
There's two of me.
Wow.
Jordan's
Yeah,
nightmare.
one looks like he's. There we go.
Okay, I'm back.
Mhm.
At the base of the indent of the little like owl hole, is a 11-point star indentation into the stone.
All right. Well, I guess we're only in one way to figure this out. And she'll place it.
Okay. Place that thing in, fitting it into the slot, and you take a slight step back as there is a flash. And in the place where this little statue was, you watch as it grows, and a wing starts to flick open. Oh, 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 what am I?
Whoa, whoa. You talk? Talking owl?
Excuse me, sir. Is that any way to talk to a lord?
Apologies.
Oh, what year is it? This all looks so old.
2007 or 6 now, right?
I'm
trying to think. 6, right?
I think it's 6.
I think it's 7.
What year did we start? First year, 2002.
2002.
we started.
Oh,
Yes, 7.
2007.
2007.
It's
it's been a long,
2007.
long time since I was last awake. And thank you. Oh, my memory. What was happening? Merlin, no, he wouldn't do that to me. No, of course he wouldn't. Who are you?
My name's Ellen Drake. I found you behind Merlin's painting in Hogwarts, the castle over there.
Me behind the painting?
I suppose so.
That dick! He says.
What's your name, hon?
Well, I suppose it is only right. My name is Lord Pendleton. At your service. And you can see like the wing comes down and gives a bow. He is specifically. Oh, you know what? I'm actually forgetting the breed. One moment. Nope. It's not. Oh, there it is. No, it's like a red. He's a red owl.
He's a red owl.
They're literally called red owls. I'm trying to get a picture of one. No, they're not. Yeah, here he's quite small. Oh, there's one. Beautiful, beautiful red owl. Here you go. And yes, he can talk.
So he's
Well-
not like a contract, he's an actual owl. That's cool.
This man's probably alive. Like alive. All right. Mr. Lord Pendleton, right?
Oh boy, nearly 1,000 years. Well, at least he's dead. Merlin is dead, right? He's got to be dead by now. Tell me he's dead.
Very long gone.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, in one sense. In the other one, I would be putting my pecker up his... Well, you get the point.
I know the Owlery's probably not the best place. Do you know the Mysterium common room? Did he ever take you there?
Mysterium. Of course, I know about Mysterium. It's Merlin's creation. Actually, I'm not supposed to be saying about that.
Well, I mean,
you know about Mysterium.
and she'll kind of hold open the rune on her hand because I'm in it.
His little mark. Oh yes, he gave that to a few people. All of them dead now. I'm sure. As I'm sure one day you will be too.
I'm pretty sure everyone dies one day.
Not me.
Apparently so.
Wow.
Right. Wow.
You can see him take off into
Oh.
the top of the tower. Like, what? Where are you going?
Wait, come back here, please.
He's going after him, and you see him perched on like on the top of one of the gargoyles. Hey! Oh, shut up! I will just talk. You see the gargoyle looks at you.
It's strange to me as well.
And he says, "Oh, castle certainly has seen better days. Better days indeed.
Yes. About
Still exists.
yeah. I guess he succeeded in what he was talking about in those visions. Actually,
he's just kind of in this moment of bewilderment as he looks back at this castle.
You should know. Do you know about the relics that are giving life to the castle?
His head flicks around 180 degrees to look at you. Another picture. This is a good little like close up of Pendleton.
He's adorable.
Lord Pendleton.
Lord Pendleton.
I'm just I am pinning that message. Indeed. Oh, I was there for much of it when it came down to all the hard work and runic sigillic carvings. Although very little to actually do to help. I don't know why he made me like this. All they have is wings.
I mean, you can at least fly.
I asked him about on 7 separate occasions for opposable thumbs. He turned me down every time.
It's a bit rude.
He was a bit of a dandy. And an asshole.
God, I fucking love this owl, Alex. Right, but you should know someone is stealing them.
Sorry? Out one of my upper heel hole, as he says, and he's going to like flick for a moment. Did you just say stealing them?
Yes.
He says, and like flies over and like perches on your shoulder.
Oh my fucking god. Yes, we so I guess I should say last year there was a bit of a tourney. I wasn't here at the castle, but the death root got loose and attacked kind of pretty much the castle. Me and a couple friends who are also in Mysterium went to go investigate it a bit, and we had found that the artifact at the very base of Helga Hufflepuff's tower was gone. Actually, there was a letter with my name on it. She'll pull out the letter, and I hadn't been down there ever.
Oh, quite the colourful life you lead.
Yes, not when I...
I'm sorry. And he's going to like flick his head upside down to look at you. How old are you?
16?
You're a child! And he's going to fly back and rest on the gargoyle again. Oh, not again. You can hear the gargoyle say, "They let in kids your age now."
Yes.
Oh, you must just be visiting.
No, I'm actually a student here. I'm in my 5th year.
Oh boy! Oh, standards certainly have decreased.
How old were students back in those days?
Well, I mean, at least in their late 20s, if not early 30s onward.
It seems very late to start magic school.
Late? For many of these people, it was early. If they even had the right to attend magic school at all. But I suppose it makes sense starting younger. I mean, I wouldn't exactly put the dark arts in your hands at this age.
Yeah, those are outlawed a bit.
Oh, rightfully so. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a bit, and it's all good for harming people. They teach defense against the dark arts now.
I always told Merlin. I think he actually heard me. I swear that the dark arts send people crazy. In fact, they just light on fire, deep within their souls, burning to a small crisp. It does make me sad. Poor Morgana.
Morgana? Like, Morgana Le Fay?
Oh, you know of her. 1,000 years later, you know of her.
She's
made a mark on the world.
Good
for her.
Stories.
Good ones, I hope.
No. No.
It's a dark wish.
Yeah. No. Not really.
This is so fun!
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I love this owl.
I will speak to you again, Miss Drake. Thank you for awakening me.
Of course.
He's gone.
So long. All right. Well, that was something. I guess I'll go back to school. Holy fuck. This is fucked. God damn it.
You're welcome, Sikrin. The first person to find this character. You put me behind a painting? That dick!
That no good red son of a bitch put behind a goddamn paint.
Merlin's familiar, right?
This is Merlin's familiar.
Nothing was quite as memorable as "I'm going to destroy you with my pecker."
If he was alive, I'd stick my pecker right up his. Well,
Yeah.
you get the gist. I'm really glad I got to get Pendleton out here. Second downtime.
Let's see. What do I got?
Damn, that was only one.
What are my?
That was his long one. Right.
What are my grades again? I know I want to work on potions, but is there anything below an E
Oh, yeah. Let me check here.
that we haven't already, done?
Owen, you have nothing below an E.
Oh, all right. Then I'll just work on potions.
Okay. Go ahead. Potion making.
Potion maker. It's a whopping +1. 11. We're not going nowhere.
Nope. All right. Now that we're done with all the little fun stuff, let's finish the owls.
Boo. No, okay.
Okay. So first is the arithmancy one. So let's see who's in arithmancy. We got Almach, Nala, and Atticus are in arithmancy.
Can I take a potion beforehand?
Sure can.
Exceptional.
Taking a
Barufia's
Barufio's brain elixir.
brain elixir. Yeah.
It only increases duration, but still.
I don't. What does it do? I know it has something to do with intelligence.
Advantage on intelligence checks.
Did
Okay.
we brew that during 5th year?
In the first class,
you might
I
have.
it. I have the recipe.
You could have fucked it up and not gotten one.
Well, I know our team did the best, so I assume we got an exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also
Well,
going to check that because I forgot to do it
Yeah,
earlier.
you have to go off of what you got on your sheet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so firstly, for the written arithmancy test, I'm going to have everybody do this worksheet, solving linear equations. We're going to take about 30 minutes. I'm joking.
What?
Oh,
I'm completely joking.
It's
This
just
is what I
matrix
was.
multiplication and math. I mean, we can do it. I did this in like Calc 3.
I know
Oh, God.
it's actually pretty simple, but
these aren't even linear
Still.
equations. These are literally just solved for x's.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so confused. Wait.
Riker's like,
It
wait,
really
I
is.
actually want to do this. Hold on.
Can I
No,
do
no,
it?
yeah. Yeah,
Can
can
No.
yeah, can I do it too?
no.
Why not?
You guys,
If we
You
solve
guys
if
wanna
we
do-
if we solve them on stream without using pen and paper, do we get bonus points?
no.
Can
Your
I
jokes
solve one
backfired so
section?
poorly.
It's
Yeah.
only 12
Apparently.
What is wrong with y'all?
Mystery, can we get,
I
can we get
like
bonus
math.
points if we solve a
Do math?
section?
It's not hard math. This is
It
like
really isn't.
7th grade algebra.
Who wants to go back and do that?
Riker and I do, quite obviously.
You guys are crazy.
It's a skill that I can do easily and could get a benefit from. Of course, I want to go do it.
That's true. That's
The
true.
next morning, those heavy bells chime once again, foretelling the gauntlet of owls that are ready and waiting you. For those of you in arithmancy, you are up first. In exam room 1, that big clock is also in this room too, not just exam room 2. And every single minute, the moment it starts, that click echoes through the entire room. And all of you have to complete your arithmantic owl. I will have Alnock, Nala, and Atticus make me an investigation check. All of you have O's, so all of you get to add a D10.
Good luck.
You got this.
You think it's only no? Damn, I thought it was higher.
Nice, Nala. Dang.
Nala, what'd you get?
I don't know what 18 plus 9 is, but that's what I got.
27.
Thank you.
27?
I was just staring at it. I'm like, I'm not doing the math.
You don't know your 9 times tables? 9,
It's
18,
late,
27.
okay? It's late.
This is arithmancy class. You gotta know your 9 times tables.
Listen, I can do those arithmetic doors in the game so quick.
Yep.
And Atticus, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Alnock.
29.
Okay. Good job, everybody, for your arithmancy one. After arithmancy, we have history of magic. All right.
Yay.
Yeah. History of magic. We only have Alnock, Nala, and Atticus are not taking those ones for history of magic. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody else, you must write me an essay title. The topic will be your insights. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. The topic will be about your insights pertaining to anything you found interesting in class.
Oh, great. I fell asleep like in every fucking class.
Well, it's just an essay title. Like one of my favorite ways was there was a transfiguration essay I had to write for Jordan, and my title, it was about like a practical application of a spell, and I said Evanesco, the best way to hide a fart. So you can do shit like that. Essay titles. Go.
Yeah, I have a D, so I'll roleplay according to that.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Wait, Alexander, aren't you not taking this? Oh no! I clicked the wrong one. It's Al Nock who's
Yeah.
not taking this class.
Which class is this?
This is History of Magic. You're not
Oh yeah,
taking
fuck
it.
that. Yep. I
If you
make
do
history,
well
not
on
listen to
this
weird
owl,
ghosts.
you can unlock Ancient Studies next year.
I do know that, but I'm not leaving.
Oh wait! I want you guys to put this into actual discussion.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So we got the Great Goblin Wars and the repercussions on the Wizarding World's outlook on goblins. How dreams become history. A sleeping guide on how to become successful. That's so funny. I learned about dreaming in this class.
Yeah.
Is it really yours? The ins and outs of goblin ownership. Ooh, I like that one, Sikrin. Wendell and the Weird. I'm not reading that on stream.
No,
Sitting there for.
Oh god.
you stop.
Get the spray
We'll
bottle.
say alternative. Yeah, spray. So I'm sending Mike to the Shadow Realm right now. Go to Horny Jail.
Add great gifts, Mike. Add great gifts.
Oh wait, Elmock's not even in this class.
No, he's not. That's smart.
We got Nicholas, we got Alexander, we got Sikrin. I'm waiting on Jordan's. 101 uses for your stuffed CERN cauldron. Phoenices or phoenices, the history and influences of great firebirds, etymology and rhetoric, and how it fluctuated throughout history.
Let's go.
I thought my title
That's
was wrong.
exceptional. Okay, I will have all of you guys make me a history of magic check, and you get to add your bonus die to this. Let me find out what everyone's bonus die is.
Oh,
So
yeah,
how much
-1.
minus is it? Like 1d8?
That's a minus d6, a d6.
Minus 6.
Hogarth gets an added d10, Ellen gets an added d6, and Nicholas gets an added d4.
Yeah, at least I get something.
Hey.
Not bad.
Hey.
Okay, hold up.
You didn't even negative the d6 yet.
No way.
Oh my god,
Oh.
I got a dirty one. Yeah.
Dirty one. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
I'll take my subscriber advantage and reroll that, Alexandra.
I got a
You want to?
31.
We can't sit like that. Don't sit like
Oh,
that.
wow.
You can sit there, yeah.
You disgust me.
Ellen, what'd you get?
21.
21. Okay. Nicholas.
17.
17. Okay.
It's actually
Alexander,
reroll.
do you want to re-roll that?
I'm giving you my subscriber advantage if you want to reroll.
Okay, yeah. I'll reroll it. Thank you.
You can do it.
I believe. Nat 20. Let's go.
It gets a 2 on the die.
For
Oh!
the
So for a total of 10.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
It's still not a pass.
Yeah.
But it's not a T, which
Yeah.
it would have been.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Wait, can I give her my Hufflepuff 1d4?
Yeah, you can. You have to like
Okay.
whisper.
You have to listen
You have to
to
make
this
a you have to
man.
make
You
a
can do
stealth
this.
check. You have to make a stealth check so they don't hear you during the exam. Whispering to her.
What is myself? For you, I will sacrifice my life. 17.
Ooh.
Hey, that's good.
I rolled a 3 for the examiner's perception on the die, so I think you're good.
The examiner fell asleep from Twin's droning voice.
The examiner fell asleep. I love that idea. Nicholas, you can. What did you say to Alexandra earlier?
I'll be like, at least we don't have to listen to Professor Binns. You got this.
Alexander, roll a d4.
Yes.
Hey, your
Hey,
d6 is
Let's
counteracted.
go!
14. You pass by the
Hey.
skin of your teeth.
Hufflepuff!
Hufflepuffs.
Let's go!
Hugglepuffs. That's History of Magic. Next is Care of Magical Creatures. Let's see who's in that one.
Oh.
Care of Magical Creatures. We've got Alexandra, Nala, and Nicholas. Just trying to find magical creatures. Okay, for the three of you, there's going to be, for the written portion of the exam, you are going to write me an essay title again. The topic will be your insights about a magical beast of your choice. Go ahead. By the way, inspiration to Jordan. That was a great essay title.
Thank you!
But I'm only giving it after the roll has been made.
Go fast.
What do you mean?
I'm saying that sometimes I'll give inspo for a really good essay title, but I'll only give it after
I got
the
you.
test.
I got you. Yeah.
So dumb.
So looking at the shaking emoji from Mike. Wait a second. Why can I read Mike's name? Did they change the color of Discord? Or just
Must have, because
barely?
I can read it.
Oh, there's a beta
This
going on
cannot
where you can change
stand.
the color of your Discord.
This cannot stand. The background is just a slightly different hex code, and now I can see Mike's name.
Oh dear.
Thought you could get rid of me completely, did you?
I mean, you have Discord in light mode, so you can always read yourself.
That's not true.
You don't?
No, because my clients don't. Most people doing bot shit are doing it in dark mode, so I need to make sure it's in dark mode so it looks better.
Oh, so you've had to convert over, eh?
Yep. All for you folks.
Can you wear them
What
as a
is
cloak? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what people have got. Inner workings of the alchemy and their anatomy. A guide to eating at any size. Lethe folds. Can you wear them as a cloak? The answer may shock you. Yes, for a brief time.
Yes, for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
My
Juju,
gosh.
you scream, I scream, we all scream for Banshee tadpoles.
Yeah.
Puffskeins and how to care for them correctly for unconditional love. Beware of the tongue. It'll go up in your nose. They like to eat boogers. That's canon. That's canon.
Nice.
I didn't write that. All right. I'll have everyone make me a magical creatures check, please.
With what added die?
Yeah, I'll get that for you. One second. Thank you for reminding me. Looks like Nicholas gets a D10, Alexandra gets a D6 added, and Nala gets a D4. Saint Genevieve.
Do I have inspo from somewhere? Because I don't remember. I don't think I
remember
do
either.
actually.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think you do.
Yeah.
I literally like I need to go into every single one of the games and like create a channel where we just like click a reaction to track if we have inspiration or not. You just put
Yeah.
everyone's names and then I just add a star emoji to every single one.
I have it in my spell sheet where I have like a
Same.
checkbox.
We gotta do it.
Same.
We gotta do it so people can it can be more official. Okay. Do we got people's roles?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Alexander, what'd you get?
I got 13.
13. Not bad. Nala.
15.
Okay. Nicholas.
29.
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to take this
Yeah.
owl on Genevieve. I want to see if I can get the
I
40.
hope this is the 40. I'm gonna be honest. Of all things to get the 40 on, this is the one.
Right.
After that, we have the practical portion of Care of Magical Creatures class. This was just the written. Right? So, exiting the actual classroom, you are directed up the hill from Hogwarts on the westerly side. Professor Hagrid seems to be leading the entire group. All right, everyone. Sorry you couldn't be there for your written portion of your owl. Too small as ceilings, unfortunately. But I'm here now, and we're gonna have a hopefully fun and slash wound free class. Follow
It's
me.
not inspired comments.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
And he will lead you up the side of the hill, where through the trees you're able to reach a clearing. All right, everyone. We
Damn, he
Oh
froze
no,
again.
Alex gone
went over
again.
this in class. Not actually in real life, but we all know out of character.
I can hear him.
I heard him
Never
too,
mind,
but
he's
like,
gone.
nope.
He was almost there, and then he wasn't. He needs to get Google Fiber.
Something. So how about them owls, y'all?
This one is okay.
Let's go Mets.
Transfig fucked me up mentally.
By the
I
way,
feel so
Ray,
smart. Also, Riker, you're so smart.
Yeah.
what do you have tattooed on your left arm? I saw something.
Oh, it's my middle name. So when I was a kid, I have two first names, Ray Matthew.
Oh,
And my great grandma, she used to call me Ray Matthew Cinco Catorce, which is a Bible verse 5:14.
okay, that's cool. I have on my right arm, I have tattooed. Hold up, let me show you. It's a cherry.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and my mom and me got the same tattoos because when
Aw.
I was small, I always stole cherries from the neighbor's tree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they called me Cherry for that. And my mom wanted to get matching tattoos, so we got cherries.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
I only have two tattoos, and they're both from my great grandma and grandma. I have another one on my calf, which is a rose, because my grandma's name was Generosa.
I have
We're back.
I have a
Sorry.
sleeve.
Nice. I want to
Yeah.
get one.
You know what? We are at the 2 hour mark, and since we're just
Yeah.
about to start a really, really cool thing, it might be a good idea to take our break there.
If you say so, sir.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay, we'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody.
See you.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the horde of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Welcome.
Hello
Welcome
there.
back, all the pertinent people.
Whoa.
Hello.
Perfect. Trying. A moment, please. So, you were all brought out into the forest. Something passes overhead, like some kind of dark shadow. And as the trees break, you step out into a hill that moves up the side of the mountain on this area here. Flowing grass moving through the space, and dotted with white and yellow little poppy flowers. You can see flying in the ether above you a large mass moving nearly as one of huge winged creatures. First you think Pegasus. High wings, a wingspan nearly the size of a city bus. And you can see these kind of like talons curled up underneath of them as they kind of run through the sky.
I
They
fucking
move
called it.
together. And you can literally hear them when they pass, the amount of wind that they displace behind them. A few of them, though, are either sitting, laying down, other ones are grazing, kind of like scratching at the earth. And there are so many of different colorations and variations. To anybody who has an O, which I believe would only be Nicholas, you would immediately know what these are. These are hippogriffs.
I fucking
And-
called it.
Hippogriffs are very noble creatures. You have been informed about them in class through the many years, and Hagrid tells you. So, when it comes to the practical portion of care of magical creatures, I want to know that you're trustworthy. Hippogriffs are one of the best judges of characters, right behind the Chillin. I've never met a Chillin, so I can't quite speak from first-hand experiences. Hippogriffs are wonderfully majestic sort. What I need all of you to do today, you're going to gain their trust. And to see how far you may be able to get, give them a good pet. Or if not, give them a ride. Anyone who's able to get to that last little bit, you'll have a friend for life, you will. Good luck, everyone. The examiner will be watching. Really though, if they seem aggravated in the slightest, step back. Don't look them directly in the eye. Sorry. Yes, that's probably as much advice I can give you. Good luck. Hagrid's going to take a step back and watch with the examiner as they take out their clipboard. Okay, and I will send an image of a hippogriff, because, like, you know, I think we all know, but...
I don't really remember what they look like,
The
honestly.
one with the lion head,
Oh!
right? And the scorpion tail?
No.
Intail.
No. They're hippos, right? They're like
Yeah,
hippos with
They're
wings.
giant hippos. You're sending
Hippos with
now...
wings? I got it. Okay, hippogriff.
Yeah. Alex was just saying it wrong. Hippa, weird. This isn't
Riker,
hippa.
you did that for no reason, because I don't even have an answer key.
It's third grade math, Alex. I think you
I
can
don't
figure it out.
know, man. Third grade? I don't think it's third grade.
I feel like I remember doing multiplication tables like this in third grade, but I don't know.
It wasn't this is algebra, not multiplication tables.
I feel slightly
I
hurt
mean,
that I
it's all
wasn't included
divisible
in
by
that.
certain multiplications.
It's okay, Mike. He ignores some of us sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. We all know who his favorites are.
Not you, Mike.
What favorites?
It's me.
Ooh.
No, just you can't even get like the cry. You just got to be just one solid note.
Also, this is, I think, what Riker was talking about.
Yeah.
Telegraph.
Live
What
with
the?
it.
That's a Magic the Gathering card. What the fuck?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
Yeah, that
the
makes me wanna play
ugliest
right now.
Magic the Gathering card I've ever seen. Is that real?
All creatures are beautiful, Alex. How dare you?
Hippos are real, Alex.
That's that's
I don't know
not.
if you've ever been to Africa or like seen a documentary.
I've seen hippos up close.
Surprisingly, wings exist too.
Put them
I
together.
hate all
and
of
you have
you.
it.
I'm secretly plotting the downfall of everybody here.
Well, good. You're doing a
Gaslight
job.
into our TPK.
I've been trying to die in this campaign for so long.
I know you keep being suicidal. You're running into things. When's it gonna happen, Alex? So, yeah, the three of you kind of pushed out.
Shut your
into
door.
space.
Damn. Violent.
Yes, sir. So, what's everyone doing here? We have a little bit of kind of time to just kind of role play. So you guys are seeing them fly overhead, and some of them kind of land into kind of a running landing. They pull their wings in onto their back. Some of them are being a little bit close with each other. Maybe they're couples or whatnot.
I want to find a hippogriff that's kind of off on his own.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. $11.
Okay. You can find on the right-hand side of this clearing, nestled just right next to a fallen log. It's gone over. You can see the uprooted roots, still with kind of dirt mashed up inside of them. There is one that is currently pruning itself, has its head back and is plucking feathers out. It has this beautiful golden hue to it, with like little flakes of light.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach it slowly. Like, I want to make noise so it can like hear me coming.
Okay. You are not stealthy in your way up. You're stepping up the hill here toward it, and as you do so, you can see it go. And it looks outward and finds you. It is kind of standing at attention as you walk up, and as you get closer, it stands fully upright. You
I'll
can see
stop
its
then.
wings starting to open. I want you to make a wisdom save. This is the first of 3 checks.
Okay.
Good luck, Nala.
16.
What'd you get?
16.
Okay. You're able to hold your cool. Okay. Kind of put your hands up. You remember, don't look it in the eye. So you're kind of looking down, and you're looking off to the side toward it. You can see him. The wings come down. And it kind of walks in a crescent shape around until its like side is toward you, and you start to move a little bit closer. It kind of keeps its eye on you, but you can see it goes over toward the stump, and you can now see like long groove marks, and it starts to grind its beak on it. You can see this kind of white streak that moves in almost like a lightning shape up its beak.
Yeah. I'm gonna bow to the hippogriff.
Make a performance check.
Ooh. First. 16.
You look at it on the side, and then you look directly toward it. And you can see as it's doing that, it looks off to the side of you, and you give a very austere bow down at it. And you look back up toward it. You can see it turns to face you directly, takes a slow few steps up to you, and you go to pull your head up, and then you can hear, and you go back down. You hold it there for a moment, and it gets a little bit closer. Now I would like you to make a magical creatures check.
Whales.
You may add your. Oh no, we already did it for a written.
Do it again. Do it again.
Nicholas, are you getting a subscriber bonus or something?
Yeah. Do it again.
Thanks,
Okay.
Ray.
Now, roll again.
23.
23 is much better. Nearly max for you. And it bows down toward you. Kind of flicks its head off to the right. You can see its wings flick out just for a moment and come back. And it steps up nearby you. You're able to step up right over toward it. You put your hand out and you give him a nice pat right on the front of his beak and his face. And you can see him kind of moving with it. You start petting along his side, and you can see him come down onto kind of one knee. They kind of curl one leg, and then come down slightly, and a wing comes down toward you.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna ride the hippogriff.
This is Thunderbeak.
You have names?
Yo, me and
They all
Thunderbeak.
have names.
Hell yeah!
There are 10 of them total. And you got
Oh, yeah.
Thunderbeak.
Thunderbeak. Where is it? Thank you, Ray. You saved me.
You're welcome.
Let me fix this. Can you get rid of that? Ugh. Sorry, I'm just having a little bit of trouble here. Okay, and then don't want that. Wonderful, I fixed it. Okay. Now, that is Nala. You are able to climb up on top of him, and you kind of grab onto the scruff of him just a little bit here, and you can feel him start walking around. You're like, oh, I'm riding him, yeah, and then you can see the wings. And he starts taking off into a run, and you're like, shit, and you go soaring up onto the sky as he runs off of the hill and takes a leap, pulling his talons in and the wings out, and the two of you soar through the sky.
Cool as fuck.
Give you. All right. You got your grade. Oh, totally want to do Nicholas last.
All right.
Nicholas, make a perception check though.
Oh boy, I love my perception checks here. 17?
You can see standing, probably not allowed to be, further in the clearing, right in the in the tree line on the west hand side, there is Taylor, who's standing there looking up at the mall. You see her catch your eye.
I wave.
She's watching.
I give her a heart sign. Yay! Nice.
Affection from Taylor.
Yeah.
I mean, what's
Let's go.
Didn't Laura get like a makeout session with her?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
they were supposed to give me that, but it's fine.
Not supposed to. What are you talking about?
Well, they had like a trouble just like until
Meh.
the last session.
Meh.
Yeah, okay, cool. I went with it. I was like, yeah, hell yeah.
That's life. That's
Yep.
life. Sometimes things just get over via physical means. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You want me to go last?
Yes. Alexandra,
Yeah.
looking around in space, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 21.
Okay. With a 21, as you look around, you can see there's so many at your disposal. You can see there's one flying high above. You can see it has beautiful azure plumage that come down. It's like this bright blue that forms into a gradient of nearly like a dark navy. There are little specks of white that move along its wings. It flies high above. You can see another one, one that is fighting another right now. It's kind of like clawing at the dirt, and then it runs forward. It's this like dark brown hippogriff, and it goes head first into like a stark white hippogriff. Just they are headbutting each other. And you can see it just like kicking earth as much as it can, and uses its wings to like flap the earth into this thing's face, and it is able to rear up, kick, and there's a kick that hits the white one over the face, and that white one runs away and goes flying out of the area. Meanwhile, this one kind of like takes a 360-degree walk, just walking in a circle here, almost in triumph. And then you're able to see another one. There is this. It's white, but normally the kind of like white you see here is like an eggshell white. It's like slightly yellowed. This one is more of a cool toned white, nearly blue. Think of it like ice, like frost. She is laying calmly in a den of flowers in kind of a shady area here. You can see a hippogriff fowl nearby that looks very similar to her. That is just taking its first steps in the area, and she just has her head watching as he's doing that. Which one do you want to go forward toward?
Okay. I'll go to the aggressive one.
The aggressive one, okay.
Yeah.
So, you can see it's kind of like has like a trot in his step as he goes in a 360-degree. You can see him looking up at the ones that are flying up above, and he puts his wings out and gives this kind of like weird little dance. You think it might be sort of a mating call. And you're amused by his kind of theatrics. Definitely a charismatic entity. And as you come forward, the wings come up, and he continues to do his dance. watching you. Getting a little bit closer, he prances and kind of stops, like unsure about you. He kicks the earth once. And I would like you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom. Okay. $11.
Okay. You are considered frightened. So, like, he kicks the earth, and you saw what he did to the other one, and he's a big creature. You're like,
take a subscriber advantage. Wait, I don't want this to fail.
All right.
All right.
Take a subscriber advantage.
No, that's a nat 1.
Doesn't help. Okay.
No.
So you were
Sorry, I
considered
gave you one of
frightened.
Ray's, not one of mine.
Oh, you're right. Pick another.
So, Alexandra, you're considered frightened, but you can still continue. You're very afraid of this large creature that stands even higher than you on the hill. And the sun is kind of a bit behind him, so he just becomes this kind of dark brown silhouette down toward you. You can see his eyes looking down at you, and you know what you have to do next. You have to bow.
Yeah.
And you have to try to maintain your composure. You can't move forward toward him because you're currently afraid, but you may make a performance check.
Okay. Performance. Let's see what I have. Okay, just a straight
It
roll.
would have to be at disadvantage because you are frightened.
Should have saved it for this one.
Oh, that's a 3.
That's a nat 20, though.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Take away that
Take mine.
advantage. Take away.
If anybody gives a advantage in any way,
Right here, I got you.
it will be the nat 20. Nala's giving it. Okay, Nala's is spent. And Alexandra, you got your nat 20 instead.
Okay, thank you.
And so you give a calm, you close your eyes, they bow down. Your heartbeat is just moving a mile a minute. You feel like if you put your head down, he's going to rush straight at you and just knock you out, right? And you're holding it there for a while, and you can hear the sound of his hooves. Trot, trot, trot. And then you can feel something soft hit you in the head. You open your eyes, and you can see him like this, looking right up at you, you know, like that. And he's pressed his head, his forehead, right against yours. He is in a bow.
Okay.
He trots back for a moment, just like 1-2 steps, so that he's still standing a little bit higher than you. And you're still frightened, but you know next is about breaking that kind of touch barrier. He's not going to attack you, probably. Please make a magical creatures check at disadvantage. Actually, you know what? With an actual 20, I'll say the frightened condition is broken.
Okay, thank you.
Roll a regular magical creatures check.
22.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Okay. Alexandra chose a hard one, came out on top. You put your hand out. Get a little bit closer, and you were able to cuff it just along his very, very distinct jawline. You can feel that bone there, right underneath of all the feathers. The feathers are so soft. He's this dark brown, majestic hippogriff with these like yellowish tips on the ends, and you can see kind of this light brown, almost beige undercoat for his feathers and on his chest as well. This is Earthhoof.
Earthhoof. Oh.
Earthhoof. He kicks the ground twice. And then will bend the knee and come down toward you. He has sensed you as a pure spirit.
No.
And you're able to get on.
Oh God. Okay.
You kind of like get on just barely. You have a little bit of trouble, and that wing comes out and like scoops you up and puts you on his back. He seems to enjoy this. He stands up a little bit taller, rears back, and you're like, shit! And takes off. What?
That's
Nicholas,
awesome.
Cool.
I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
How unfortunate.
What I just rolled for you, holy cow. Because your perception check, like Alexander did pretty well. I was able to roll multiple dice for her and tell her like all the different ones she sees. For you, I only rolled once. You got a good one.
Oh.
You're in the clearing here, unsure which one to go to. And you hear kind of this whizzing sound. Over top of you, all of the grass flitters off from the right to the left, and there is a shadow that passes over you. It's flying in a clockwise kind of coil formation, and you can see a stark black onyx hippogriff. Its wings have this almost like slight pearlescent shine when it's directly in sunlight. Other than that, it looks like a silhouette on the blue sky above. And you can see it is coming up and like nose diving down and cutting right underneath of other hippogriffs who like have a trouble keeping level. This thing is a force to be reckoned with.
Is it so? It's still flying then?
It is flying. Is there anything you wish to try to do to get it to come down to you?
Can I sort of? I kind of want to send wing it, but like I think he might attack it.
Definitely will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know what? I'll open.
Then wing it. Wing it might get attacked by multiple hippogriffs.
Swarm.
Yeah.
Can I?
Formation Q, everyone.
Attack pattern Delta.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I sort of like try to get his attention, reach into my like weird animal pocket dimension, and take out like a dead carcass thing?
Yeah, totally. Okay. You can see this thing at like that one. I want to ride that one. He's fast too. You reach in there and you pull out this like rabbit, that you have for Wing It normally.
Yeah.
You can hear Wing It from inside, like, no, this isn't yours anymore. I was gonna have that for dinner. And wait a second, Nicholas, don't you have speak with animals?
Oh, I do. Yes, I can see it.
You can see as you pull this thing out, multiple other hippogriffs in the area all like perk their head up, like, oh, well, we got some food over here. You can see a few that are starting to trot down the space, and this one is flying up above. It comes in a clockwise formation toward you, and then it seems to notice you and comes flying straight down. It doesn't hit the ground first, it's flying right at you. I want you to make a dex save.
Oh, dear God, okay.
You got this, buddy.
Because you can see there are a lot of other hippogriffs who are trying to come and get the food. That's good. You're here, and you can see he's coming right at you. He's not like landing. He's not on a trajectory to land before getting to you. Right at you. And so through the space, and you were able to throw this thing up and then just roll out of the way. And you get in the grass, and you open up your eyes, looking over, and you can see this hippogriff lands and throws up the rabbit that's in its beak right now that it was able to catch in the air, and engulf it whole. You can see the other hippogriff like, "Aw, I fucking wanted that." Fucking always comes in at the last second stealing my shit. He's super, like, this guy's super aggressive in, like, getting what he wants. And what do? You're currently on the ground, laying down. He's now landed a little feet away.
I will stand up and cast Speak with Animals and, like, sort of initially bow without really approaching. Be like, my name is Nicholas Rient. Do you want another one?
I've never spoken to another before. This is especially not one of your kind. What are you? It says, getting a little bit closer. You can see its wings come up, kind of holding on end, kind of to make itself look larger as it comes toward you. I want you to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom is not good.
That's a success.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you're able to hold your own. You're like, come on, I've stood down a fucking alchemy before. I know how to deal with this. And yeah, it says, what are you? Speak! And everyone else can hear.
Just a humble human that can speak with your kind. Honestly, any kind of animal.
You are small. One of their young, are you? The wings start coming down.
Indeed.
Nicholas Riet, it says.
That's my name. May I ask what yours is?
You may call me Nightwing.
It is an honor to meet you, Nightwing.
Can I call him Dick Grayson?
Stop. That's exactly where the head went.
I was thinking it, thank you.
I hate this. I hate this.
You want to change his name?
No. His name is Nightwing. That's who he is.
I had to, sorry.
Every time about this here, students come into this clearing thinking they may find a friend within me. I do not make friends.
Then what about an ally? I can converse with you. Speak your tongue.
Make a performance check.
I would give
Actually, I will allow you. No, I'll allow you to change the performance check to a persuasion check.
Hey, I'm okay at those. That's still a 14. No.
That is 1 over the DC.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And as you have said, like, I can be an ally. How many of those did you say you have?
A few more, but I can always get more.
And the greatest of allyships you will find, Nicholas Rient. It says, holding its wings up high, proud. And he says, come closer, if you dare.
I will come closer with my head, like, sort of down, but still making eye contact with this thing.
Okay. Make a magical creatures check at... Yeah, just make a magical creatures check.
Magical Creature check plus that. I also get my 1d4 because magical creatures club.
Oh
Wow.
my! Take
Wow.
my subscriber advantage, my guy.
Okay. Thank
Get
you.
something better than a fucking nat one.
There you
Okay.
go. That's
It's
a lot
an
better.
18.
You are able to bow, bend the knee down to him. He will bend the knee down to you. One more, please. You said one more.
Oh, I'll reach into my pocket dimension. To be able to
Grab
pick
the
it up.
second rabbit and throw it his way. And he's able to huck it down. Delicious! Come, we shall ride. He'll put his wing down toward you.
I will hop on and ride it. I'm like, woo!
And
Let's go.
he says, hold on to your ass. And he's going to start taking off, do a larger run, and wings come out, and he is quick. It's like there's an added oomph to his speed. And you are in the sky.
Woo!
The three of you all succeeded.
Yay!
Mhm.
Okay.
O's. O's.
No, actually, but it's fine. Alexander got a note.
Hell yeah.
No,
Isn't that
nice.
funny? Now, all of you find yourselves high up above the forest, above the clouds. You can see the valley in its entirety, the little hamlets further down the way, the trickling brooks that move through the valley, the fields you pass over. Yeah, the three of you pass over sunflower fields, and one of your Nala's hippogriff grabs on one of the sunflowers and just rips it out of the ground, and will chomp on the seeds from
Nala's
inside.
just hearing the plant scream because she can speak with plants.
Well, you have to cast that, so you don't necessarily.
It would be funny. It would be funny anyway.
Ah! Ah! Please! Ah! That's what you hear. And you can hear down from below one of the wizard farmers being like, "That's my flowers!" Like you hear him as he passes further away, and Alexandra on the back of Earthhoof, he's taking it with more grace here. You can see he is flying up high and kind of diving down to get that kind of speed. He hits the ground immediately into a run, runs for about 5 seconds, and then takes back off. And he seems to enjoy doing this. You pass by large cliff faces, and he flies along the sides and actually hits the cliff face and runs along the cliff face before continuing. Okay. Nala, yours takes off.
All right.
That was Hasha's.
Who has a train in the background?
I think it's emergency.
Sounds like a car to me.
It was me, and it's a car.
Oh, okay. Nala,
Identify things.
yours takes off higher and higher and higher into the sky until you can see actually a cloud come into view. You pass through it. And coming up above that cloud line, things are different. That yellow haze hits the very tops of the clouds from the sun on the horizon. And little droplets of water kind of raining down all around you. You're quite wet here, but it's just kind of like this moisture that hits you. Your eyes are wide as you can see the castle far below. This towering structure that you could really, in this space, appreciate that this was once a Muggle castle used to subject and subjugate the lands around it. You can see Hogsmeade in the distance. little twinkling lights out there as things are starting to get maybe a little bit darker. You can see these smokestacks rising up of little chimneys. And then suddenly, you start to rise. Because Thunderbeak is diving. You go falling. You hold on for dear life. You scream instinctively as Thunderbeak comes in for a swoop. And the wings kind of open just a little bit more. And it breaks the fall just before you hit that. And there's a great amount of speed as you go flying right over top of the Black Lake. Comes in kind of like a curled formation, banking on the left and then banking on the right as it goes in between large rocky cliff faces, right between the castle cliff face and the boathouse itself. And then you come back up into the sky. Woohoo! And each one of you are able to come back to the clearing and land. Bow to your hippogriffs and finish.
Friend for life.
Can I call upon you again, Nightwing? Sometime, maybe?
As long as you have rabbits, I will be there!
Okay, how about... Okay.
And that is the Practical Care Magical Creatures exam. Congratulations, guys.
Yay!
We didn't
Such special
survive.
time.
We didn't get mauled by
Nailed it.
You
hippogriffs.
didn't get mauled by hippogriffs.
Yeah.
Bloody
Okay.
chicken! Almost killed me.
Bloody chicken.
Next, we have astronomy. Who is anyone in astronomy? Is the question. Yes,
Yes.
many people. No, never mind. 2 people. Alexandra and Hogarth. Okay. There is only a practical exam. There's 2 checks for this. History of magic check for remembering constellations and a perception check for finding them. So you will be told
Okay.
Draco, Orion, like Ursa Minor, Ursa Major, and you're going to be finding those in the sky. So
Okay.
history of magic check first.
Do we add like the D whatever onto these or?
Yes. So you may choose which one to add it onto. Has to be one or the
History
other.
of magic and perception?
Yep. Hogarth gets a D10. Alexander gets a D6.
Oh, damn. 27.
27.
History of magic check.
Nice. Alexander.
I got a 17.
Okay.
And then perception.
Now perceptions.
Oh, I
I
rolled
got
absolute ass on that perception. I'm gonna use my inspo.
Lay
25.
Okay. And Alexandra?
I got a 7.
7. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I swear the
Alright.
bot hates you. It's so annoying.
Mm.
Like,
Well, also you got to add a D10 on top of that, right? So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I swear the bot specifically for Sasha rolls consistently below a 10 all the
Yeah.
time.
That's
now after
fine.
that we have Ghoul Studies.
Mm.
Let's see who's in Ghoul Studies. We have Alexandra, Nala, and Nicholas in Ghoul Studies.
Yes, we do.
So the 3 of you, first is going to be a magical creatures check for identifying different specters that are shown to you. And then we're going to be doing a history of magic check for your actually answers to long form questions about the unseen world. So you may choose which check to add your little die to, either the magical creatures or the history of magic. Decide now.
Gonna
Alexandra
info.
gets a D4, Nala gets a D10, and Nicholas gets a D4. Magical creatures checks. Alexandra?
Yeah, I got 15.
Okay. Nala?
I got 18.
Okay. Nicholas?
29.
Jeez. Okay, and now I would like you guys to make a history of magic check.
It's not good, Chief.
It's
Got 15.
15
Not
for
good.
Nala. Okay. Alexandra?
That's gonna be a 7.
Okay. Nicholas?
That's a 9.
All right. That's
Damn.
Ghoul Studies. Next we have Xylomancy. Xylomancy. Oh, we have a bunch of people. We've got Hogarth, Alexandra, Ellen, Nala, and Nicholas. So just not Alnock and not Atticus. So, for Xylomancy, this one's a little fun. You guys will have your bonus die to use when you so choose. Okay?
Ooh.
Hogarth gets a D10, Alexander gets a D4, Ellen D6, Nala D10, Nicholas D4. What it's going to be is that the examiner in the exam room has given you xylomantic focuses to use. It is of your choice what kind to use, and they're going to have 3 boxes. Think of it like the shell game, you know. Like,
Okay.
but except they're not actually mixing them around. You don't know what's inside the boxes, but they are asking you to find the correct object hidden behind each box. So each box has its own little object about the size of this. And so it's going to be, you're going to have 3 attempts to find these.
Okay.
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 Each one with an increasing level of difficulty just a little bit.
Okay.
So, you are told your first object is an apple. Simple, green. Picture it in your minds and using your xylomantic focus. Find which box has the apple, he says. And the examiner stands staring directly into your eyes, not looking down at all.
Can I look Gilliman's this time?
I think they're legitimizing us.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because that would
Well,
be considered
hey.
cheating.
I mean, I want to do it because it's funny, but like, well, hey, you know what? I think it's, can I take it surface level thoughts without actually prying in because of the thing that I got
You
from...
can. You can. Because you got that special thing. You got the upgraded legitimates.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, make him make an intelligence save. It's only if you want to dig deeper. However, he is an Occlumens. So you are unable to get surface level thoughts without making a check.
Okay, gosh, I will not. Just because I just doing that because I thought it was funny, but...
Sure. Now, all of you guys, we're going to make divinations checks. Divinations plus wisdom.
Oh, thank God. I was about to say.
Okay, everybody. Go ahead and make your first check. Find the apple.
18 for me.
28.
Okay, 18 for Ellen.
High five.
Okay, 28 for Hogarth.
Yep.
Okay. Whose show? What?
Oh, I don't know what it is. What are you guys
What are
watching?
you watching? Why do I have this weird sultry voice? Alexandra?
Yeah, that's a 7.
A 7. Okay. Nala?
30-20.
Okay. Nicholas.
Apparently, it's Hadley's bedtime story.
7.
Oh, okay. That's why it sounds sultry. It's just because it's calm. Reading a bedtime story. You said 7?
Yes.
Okay. So, Hogarth, you're doing yours, and the 2 sticks begin to push off toward the left. The left one. And
Right there.
Nala, you get about the same going off toward the left. Ellen, you kind of stand there for a little while trying to focus, and it starts to move to the left as well. Left.
Mhm.
People take off. And it's a green Granny Smith apple. However, Alexandra and Nicholas,
Delicious.
you're like focusing, and you can hear pick. It's that big clock that's constantly moving is messing with you, and your 2 sticks start to kind of come together. Tap, center, and Nicholas gets right, and they pull out. There's one that has a toy car in it, and another that has an omniocular.
Okay.
And no, Mark.
2 out of 3.
There is 3 attempts. Now they are going to. You watch as all the items disappear, and they get put back. And now you will find. No, we're going to find. Yes. You will find a pair of spectacles, gold rimmed, circular in hue, with bifocals at the bottom. Picture it, try, and I will have all of you guys go ahead and try with the new objects. Once you have your roll, let me know.
18 again.
18 again, okay.
16.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
23.
23. Nala, your last?
21.
21. Okay. We get kind of a similar thing this time. We get Hogarth, Ellen, Nala. Right. Nicholas, you're there for a while. Focusing. And it starts to move. Right.
Nice.
Alexandra, yours, you're holding them. They start to get a little bit heavy. You're like, have like a loosey-goosey kind of grip on them, and they both fall out of your hands. Oh, sorry. You have to pick them back up. Left? No.
All right.
But everyone else is able to find the spectacles sitting there. A pair of bifocals, just as described. Okay. Now, for one last little time here. And remember, you get to add your bonus whenever you want to, but only one time. You are informed as they all get apparated away and the new objects are conjured back in their place. It is a small muggle soft ball. White, yellow stick shape. Go.
21.
Hogarth, what
I'm
did you
just
get?
not getting it.
21.
21. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander, what did you get?
Hold up. I got an 8 with a nat 1.
Okay. A nat 1?
Hmm.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Ellen.
Got a 15.
Okay. Okay.
We got D4.
High or low? Oh, are you using it now?
No, I used it my
Okay.
D6.
High or low?
High.
Okay. Nala, what'd you get?
I also got a 15.
High or low?
Hi.
and Nicholas.
16. Yeah.
We're right on the cusp there.
Okay. So, Hogarth.
Yeah.
Hogarth, Nala. Actually, Nala, I only use them. So, actually, everybody has a lot of trouble with this one. Now, Alexander, yours nearly comes immediately. Middle. No. Damn it. For Ellen and Nala, you're trying to feel, you're trying to focus on the softball, and it feels difficult to know. It feels hard to understand, and your two things start to kind of like tap together, moving around from side to side, and it's difficult to really tell. You guys choose left and right and whatever you might think might be there. Left, no. Right, no.
Shit.
Nicholas, you get a weird feeling. As you are focusing, your two sticks, you have your eyes closed, begin to drift apart.
This is a trick question. It's not here.
Correct. Hogarth gets it immediately.
It's not here.
And the person will give us like check mark to your name.
Yes.
You know, there's always chance when it comes to 3. There's no chance that someone who's divining something could get it wrong if it's literally not here, you know? Yeah.
Question: would
Yep.
this be considered a divination reading?
No.
No? Okay, because I was gonna say, Alexandra, I think you can add +2.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think so.
I'll allow it. There's so few times you get to use Nolan's perk. I mean, what roll could you add it to make it better? Because we got a 7, a natural 1, and a what?
At 10.
A 10. Why don't you go ahead and add it to that 10 so it becomes a 12?
Okay.
I mean, you got the nat 1. Actually, I don't think it changes your grade.
Okay.
Not the slightest.
That's fine. That's
Sorry.
fine. Well,
I
it was a
tried.
2. Yeah.
And that's it for Earthmancy. We have our last owl, which I believe everybody is in.
Yay.
I do believe so.
Potions!
Potions.
Nice.
Potions!
Okay.
Let's go potions.
So, once again, you may choose when to use your die.
Okay.
Hogarth has a D10, Alexander a
I have a
D10,
D10 and
Alnock a
everything.
D10, whatever. Not DADA. And then Ellen D6, Nala D10, Atticus D10, Nicholas D6.
Nice. I got a D6.
D6
Yep.
gang.
Woo!
Okay.
D6.
Walking into the potions classroom, you're left with a semi-familiar sight. Professor Slughorn. You can see as he watches you all walk in, he almost looks close to tears. All right. Today we are going to be working on a very difficult potion. One I'm sure none of you have actually done. But you have the whole recipe. I wish you luck. Draught of the Living Death.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Fairly difficult potion to make. You need fresh ingredients, great care in preparing those ingredients, and, well, a magic touch. Should anyone brew a potion of sufficient quality, you may be eligible to receive this particular potion of my own brew, I only make them once every 5 years, he says. Very few times have somebody actually made a potion of sufficient quality to earn it, but I have a good feeling that that person is in the class today. And he holds up a small potion in a kind of pinched bottle.
You should get it. You made me it. It's right over there.
You know,
Too late.
it's
Don't
funny.
get it.
In the movie, they had it as a clear liquid. In the books, it's actually a golden potion. And I'm
I
like,
like the clear better.
what's everyone's opinion? Clear or gold? What do you guys
Gold.
think?
It has to be
Gold.
gold.
Who cares?
Gold.
Clear. Clear for sure. I like it better.
Magic
Nick?
make believe.
Nicholas?
Make it whatever you want it to be.
Gold.
Here's what it is. It's clear, and when it's shaken up, it turns gold.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Love it.
There we go.
It's a liquidized leprechaun coin.
Felix Felicis. A single drop. You'll have one of the best days of your life. Strictly prohibited in Quidditch, I might add. And in owls. So I'll be giving it to you after your owls are done. But, nonetheless. Let's see what you all can do! Let's see what I've taught you! And he's going to put it back down. And let's get everybody going.
I'm so excited. This is so fun.
Okay, this is going to be a gauntlet of 3 different checks. You get to choose, even after the roll, when you wish to use your die. The first, everyone is going to be doing a herbology check. You guys are all coming together in the potion store cupboard and are trying to find the freshest ingredients you can.
You got it. Let's go.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Paula's like, period. Say less.
Herbology?
Once you have it announced.
19.
19.
Using
Okay.
Inspiration on that.
15.
15.
13.
16.
30-20.
15.
16. Dirty 20, Jordan.
Yes.
Okay. Alexandra.
15.
Okay. Alnock.
Where's Spike?
At a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Do you have a proficiency in that, Mike?
No.
Oh.
The brain elixir is not helping me.
Oh, you know what? Before I tell people, I should probably tell you what the actual thing is for earning the Felix Felicis, because it's completely possible that no one earns it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You must have over 20s in every check.
Can I
Over
use
20?
my...
20 or over.
20 or higher in everything. Okay. Good to know.
So
Can I
if
use
you,
my brain elixir? This is an intelligence check.
you should have
You
said it
didn't tell us that we
previously.
needed... I didn't think I was going to need it. When you said I have to have 20s, so I want to use it.
No, I can't allow you. It has to be
How
done
long does
before.
the extended brain elixir last?
4 hours.
Has it been 4 hours since my arithmetic
Yes.
exam?
Absolutely. We've done like 6 exams since then.
You've done 6 exams. I've done 1.
Okay. I mean, you had a second one, didn't you? But anyway, you had to have said beforehand that you were taking it. But if you guys wish to use your dice now, if I know one of you had like a 19, you're one away.
Well, okay,
Oh, Brooke coming in clutch to give advantage.
Brooke, Juju.
My love.
Question. What are the other rolls that we're going to have to make? Because that's going to influence whether I want to use my D10 or not.
Sleight of hand and potion making.
Sleight of
Okay,
hand.
I'll-
Gross.
I'll use my d6 here.
I used my D10 for a 15.
That definitely changes things for your grade.
Oh my fucking god.
Ellen, you get a 1?
Yeah, my d6.
I used my D10.
Oh.
as well.
Sigrid,
I got
Sleepy.
advantage.
Thank you, Sleepy. Now, not multiple people cannot earn this. Only one person can get the Felix Felicis. So if multiple people get all above 20s, it's who has the highest accumulated roll.
Oh, that's fun.
Nowhere. Well, I'm out of the running.
All right.
It's 16 total.
60. Hey, well, I mean, it's that helps your grade.
Yeah.
For now.
I'm in it for the O's, so I can go
Nala,
beat 'em.
did you get a 24?
Yeah, with the advantage from Brooke.
You're in the running. Sasha?
Yeah, I got 23.
Okay. Nicholas? Did you change anything? No?
No, I mean.
Okay. Cool. Atticus, did you change anything?
No, keeping
Okay.
the 16.
All right. Now, with everyone's rolls, you guys have all picked out fresh ingredients, and now you have to start preparing them. You're going to be crushing, cutting. You're going to be duplicating and smushing and flattening and whatnot. Many different kinds of ingredients. Dejuicing others. I want you guys to make a sleight of hand check for your fine tuning of the care and preparation of your ingredients.
Could I be riding my broom?
No.
Riding a broom. I cannot. That's so funny.
Oh shit.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
No fucking way, Hogarth.
Natural 20.
Can anyone give me Hufflepuff inspiration, please?
Go, Alexandra. I believe in you.
Nolan
Brew that
will.
potion.
Nolan will.
Nolan.
Okay, good.
Hey, Nolan.
Okay, Alexandra.
Hey, 20.
20. Okay. And Hogarth, we need a total to that natural 20.
Oh, you did a total? I got it.
Yeah. It's about totals.
Sleight of hand with the nat 20, it's a total of a 22.
Okay, 22. And that natural 20 also will give 5 house points to Slytherin.
Ayo.
I think we got a nat 20 earlier and I didn't give house points out. Was that
Yeah,
Alexandra?
me.
Yeah, okay, so I'll give those house points out.
Thank you. Hufflepuff.
You're only 5. We're at 30 points for Gryffindor, 65 for Slytherin, 65 for Ravenclaw, and 60 for Hufflepuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've never had such a close race before. Like that.
Awesome.
Okay.
3 house, close race.
I got Hogarth, I got Alexander. Alnock?
An 11.
11, okay. Ellen?
17?
17, okay. Nala?
25.
Okay, still in the running.
Nala.
Atticus?
18.
18. Okay. Okay. Nicholas?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Now for the last check. We're going to make a potion making check for the last stir here. And you all are able to grab like an old bay leaf and stick it on the top of that stark black potion. The moment it hits, it should sizzle inward. Make a potion making check.
Anyone got the Hufflepuff stuff at all?
Delilah.
Hi.
Delilah? Hey!
Delilah, the girlfriend.
Dating the Hufflepuffs has its perks.
Go! Hey, that brings it to 17.
Okay, 17 for Ellen. Hogarth?
30.
30. Oh, because you used your roll?
I used my D10.
Okay.
I was gonna use
30.
it if my sleight of hand check didn't go well.
I think Hogarth might be getting it. Alexandra?
20.
Okay. Alnock?
25.
Okay. Nala?
29.
Ooh, okay, interesting. Atticus?
You should just give it to both of us.
21.
21. Okay. Nicholas?
26.
Good for you.
Let's get it, Nicholas.
Nicholas. Okay.
Nikki Taylor.
Okay. So, I believe the only 3 people who have qualified all above 20 is Hogarth, Alexandra, and Nala. Now, I need you to grab all 3 of your rolls and add them all together. So, I believe for Jordan, it was a 21, a 22, and a 30.
It was a dirty 20, a 22, and a 30.
Dirty 20, 22, and a 30.
Yes.
So 72.
72.
72 for Jordan.
I don't know if the
63.
nat 20 helps that number, but that's what's up.
63 for Alexandra.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Not for this. Nala?
Nala
I got
definitely
a
beat me
20,
then.
24, 25, 29.
Did Nala get it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Nala
78.
did.
No,
Got it.
yeah.
78.
78. All right. And so as everybody finishes off your stuff, everyone is able to put that bay leaf down, and it starts to burn and cinder and smoke the moment it hits it. Everybody has made exceptional potions. Now you don't get to keep this potion, but all of you guys, all you guys did great. It was either O's or E's for everyone, and at the end, Slughorn checks everybody's potion. You can see everybody like kind of like, did I get it? Did I get it? He says, multiple people this year have been able to make a potion of sufficient quality, but the problem becomes I only have the one. I've reviewed all the potions, taken into account each with its unique measurements and standings, watched for the cleanliness of your stations, and I have determined that this potion, and he takes it off a little rack, belongs to Nala Nabirye.
Yay, Nala!
Hey, congratulations.
Nala, that was
Yay!
well done.
You as well,
Well-
Hogarth.
Drusilla says,
I'm
"Okay."
She mad?
No,
Yay.
she's happy for you. And you gain 1 bottle of regular Felix Felicis.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's like a meta thing that it does, and then of course there's like a narrative flavor thing that it does, right? So if I go to potions here and I go down to F. Come on. Forgetfulness, Fire Protection. Felix Felicis, Potion Legendary. Also known as Liquid Luck, this potion makes you exceptionally lucky for 1d4 hours, to the point of succeeding at everything you attempt. For the duration, your charisma score is raised to 21. You can't be surprised and have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you for the duration. The potion has been stated to greatly resemble molten gold. It is meant to be used sparingly, however, as it causes giddiness, recklessness, and dangerous overconfidence if taken in excess. Felix Felicis is highly toxic in large quantities. And then there's the narrative sort of thing that whenever you want something and you drink it, I am more likely to push you in the right direction, and I can kind of railroad you onto that path.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool.
Catch me on one of the train carts, like in the fucking Goblin Bank in Gringotts on the
Now,
railroad.
I will add something. This potion, because of how powerful it is, requires an action to drink.
Okay, that's fair.
Congratulations, everybody.
Ooh.
All of your owls are
So
completed.
good.
I am going
Yay.
to send out the grades.
I'm so excited. Let's go.
Oh
The
no.
best potioneer in 5th year. Let's go.
Now,
Let's go.
these I do have to actually do this again to get, because many of them that are practical and regular I need to smush into like the midpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But I will send everybody the individual grades.
What?
like you took like a written and a practical test,
Got it.
and I'm like, you're only gonna get 1 overall grade though, right?
Right.
Mhm.
But some of them are already there, so I'm gonna throw out written grades. Owls. 5th year.
How'd we do? How'd we do? As long as
About to
I
find
got
out.
an E, I'll be
Percent.
happy.
Here it is.
E's and O's. Ah, yes.
All right, all right, all right.
He's
Okay,
knows and that charms, that charms
I'm
written.
going to wait. I'm going to open this up in browser so that people can actually look themselves. 11, and then share screen. Here we are. These are your grades. We
So
have pretty good overall.
the owls affect our grades, yeah?
Yes. So I smush down the ones that have practical and written, and then that will also affect the grades. Your existing grade takes precedent, so it's more like this is 40% of your grade.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I expected worse.
I didn't do too bad.
A D in Salamancy and a D in Transfiguration.
Yeah.
Written. You have the E in the practical. So
Yeah,
Funny to me
I
that
expected to be worse. That's okay.
you guys might be more surprised with the charms grade, for like the practical and whatnot. Nicholas, you used Defodio quite a bit, if I'm remembering correctly,
yes, I just climbed up with the photo.
which is not in charms class. You don't learn Defodio in charms class. You learn it in DADA.
Hmm.
Oh.
Which, if you
I didn't
recall,
have
like
any
like Flitwick was like, and like you marked. That's why.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
And
I
I
literally
was
had nothing
specific. I
else.
was like, only charms shit.
I think
Only
the
things
other
you
thing
have
I
learned
had was
in charms
Sword
class.
Wizard.
Look at how many owls Atticus took. I mean,
That wasn't
technically,
funny.
the 2 underneath there are just the practical that I didn't have him do. But then, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's called being resourceful with the rules of the examinations, you know?
Sure.
In fact, what I was doing was very intelligent by not giving myself opportunity to fail.
Yeah, Riker is definitely big braining this.
I
I can
want to
only
know my
imagine
grades.
if Ben
Like,
was here. I can only imagine if Ben was here.
Oh.
He'd have a hard time
It
with
would-
owls.
It would
Yeah.
be very
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, I think he'd have a really hard time. I feel for him. Fucking Hogarth! Who's making head boy? I wonder. Jeez.
Yeah, where do you get the downtimes to get all those O's?
Nala too, to be honest. Nala is exceptional, except for that 1 P in charms written.
yeah, I rolled a freaking 11.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just afraid for
I
that.
used my lucky dice for Hogarth, by the way.
I'm afraid for my herbology grade.
Your herbology, Alnock.
You have an E.
You had an E and A.
Yeah, but
You have an E and A.
if that turns into an E, then I'm good. But if it doesn't turn into an E, then bad things happen.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do, since we're nearing the end of the session, I would
Yeah.
like to do a little of RP with the group. I would like to call them into like a place and show them something. If that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, probably a lot of you guys are getting ready to attend the kind of like year-end butterbeer brawl that's going on in the Three Broomsticks. But you guys all receive, or rather are kind of pulled to the side, and Alexandra asks you guys to meet her probably for just a short little 10 minutes in the Mysterium common room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there something wrong?
There is something I want to show you guys. and
Okay.
I had an idea, and I take out if like they're all in a group watching me. I take out the frog that that the nurse gave me. The what's his name? I don't.
Fred? Was his name Fred?
Fred, yes, that's Fred. That's
Dead
Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, I took out that Fred and I put it on the table.
I feel like Atticus is like, oh. There's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
live frog currently just splayed on a little metal dish.
I look at the group and then I look at that Fred and I cast Revivify on him.
Okay. There, you put out your wand toward it, and you can see slight little lightning strikes, and that
Mhm.
heart starts back up, and you can see dead Fred, who is of course a construct, so it wouldn't. He's far too dead to properly do this with, but according to the enchantment, it does work, and he's able to flick back up, and like the eyes open up, and he will arise.
Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
It's
That's
really
so cool.
impressive.
Did not take you for a necromancer, Alexandra.
Yes, there is something else aside from the necromancy. Um,
Doesn't even deny it.
yeah.
Muttering to himself, he's like, dark wizard.
Are you gonna admit that you're finally a werewolf to us now?
Oh my god, were the tabloids correct?
Maybe
No,
that's why. It's too funny.
no, guys, that's not it. I just wanted to show you what I've learned after our little dungeon adventure, and I think there can be more done with it. I think we can. I think we can help Nolan's mom.
Nolan's mum.
What's wrong with his mom?
You want
Okay,
to resurrect Nolan's mother after she dies?
No, listen. This is the thing. Nolan's mom is very sick, right? And I know some of you suspect Nolan being some kind of mastermind of like taking the soul of Hogwarts or whatever and resurrecting his mom with it. That's what
Yeah.
you guys think, right?
I mean,
Right.
the whole thing's kind of pointing at him.
I wasn't aware he was involved at all.
We had the meeting, Atticus.
I'm smoking a lot of weed, okay?
Atticus is like, I may have been physically present at those meetings, but my mind was
Pretty
elsewhere.
sure you were blaming Gilderoy the whole time, Atticus. In that
So
meeting.
He's awful.
I'm thinking it may it may benefit
Halnock,
me.
we can hear you breathing very loudly. Are you
Yeah.
walking right now?
No, sorry.
Okay. Continue.
It may benefit me as it benefits all of us the same if we can find another way. If Nolan is behind this, and I'm not saying he is, but if he is, then we can find another way for him, and I think I might know of one.
There's only upsides given any possibility.
That's brilliant. Not
Please
only
share
would
the
that
fast.
solve our problem, but that would help him as well. Even
I
if
mean,
it
is that-
doesn't fix anything, I think we should do it anyway.
Are we sure that's what he's doing it all for? I mean, what if he's not?
What if he's not? At least we can.
What if he's a
do
red
something
herring
kind.
and it's Dildero?
I don't know who.
I think it's more likely that Dildro is the red herring. Given our
What if it's
knowledge.
neither of them?
If it's neither of them, then we continue on our search and we've helped a friend.
Yeah,
So
End of the stretch.
I think
I was thinking there was this woman druid that was following us in magical beast class. Was that right? Magical beast.
Yes, right.
Woman druid.
What would she call herself? The
Karsten.
yeah. Me and Nala ran like right into her. She talked with us.
What did she say? Where?
Out in the forest.
Yeah, we went to go look at some water nymphs over by the stream to, see the purified water and whatnot. Nala fell into the stream. I went over to go help her. And then this old lady just materialized kind of next to us. She said she
Did you
was
see any large trees around?
I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, we were in the Forbidden Forest, so possibly.
I mean, you guys are aware of what she gave you. That's
Yeah.
maybe a separate thing.
Actually, and Ellen will actually like go into like her bag, and she has it like in a little baggie.
The blood
Keep it
bag.
nice.
Little zip.
The blood.
I'm sure they have a lot of those.
Actually,
Is
no.
that a weed?
It's in the little.
I'm
capacious
calling the
extremist.
police. Goes to the microwave. 911. What's your emergency?
Sarah, is that a police? I'm calling the weed.
420. How
Oh,
can we help you?
But yeah, she pulls out her little capacious extremist pouch and pulls out the moss. She gave us this moss. Said if we wanted to follow up or find her, because I was kind of interested in her, just to follow the moss.
That's perfect. I was thinking that she may be able to help us with the spell. I cannot cast it. It's too powerful for. I've been to the restricted library section, and I've been researching ancient magic that can help Nolan's mom with, and it said that only druids can cast it. If she is a druid and if she's able to help us, I'm thinking maybe we want to go after her.
I think that's very smart.
It's certainly a worthy endeavor that I would love to help out with.
Yeah.
Can I wait? Can I hear?
Why does he always
Atticus's
sound
thoughts right now?
disingenuous? It doesn't
Can I
matter what
hear
Atticus
Atticus's
says.
thoughts right now.
Yes, you
Please.
can hear Atticus's thoughts
Surface
right
level
now.
thoughts. What's going on?
I'm not even fucking looking at Hogarth. I'm looking at Alexandra and
You don't have. He doesn't have to look you in the eyes
looking at
anymore. He doesn't have to
all
look you in the eyes. He's Queenie Goldstein.
His service level thoughts are like, I really fucking want to meet this woman. And
I'm gonna
I
like.
That's
really
all you have
wanna
to
learn-
give. Just
Yeah.
simple.
No, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. I'm gonna like look him in the eye and like look surprised and like nod my head like approved, but I won't say anything to him.
I can do some research on the moss, Alexandra. See if we can pinpoint where exactly it grows in the forest.
That would be amazing, Nala.
And I'm not. Yeah, hippogriffs?
I may have talked to one during the exam, made an alliance. Maybe I can make one with his friends.
Oh, I met one called Thunderbeak. He was actually very nice.
Oh.
Interesting. Not much for research and whatnot, but the least I can do is at least maybe keep some acromantula off you guys if they decide to pay us another visit while we're visiting the forest.
Yeah, I'd rather not run into those things again.
Yeah.
Another question.
Mm-hmm.
So sending. If they were to describe what this witch looks like to me, could I target her with the sending spell?
No.
Thank you.
Law of relational dynamics, as long as you know the general area.
It's not a
It's not a
transfiguration
transfiguration
spell.
Well, you're technically transfiguring a message into it.
Oh my gosh.
Riker's trying to shoehorn this shit in.
Yeah, I'm trying to fit this like square peg through the circular hole real
Yeah.
fast.
In the square hole.
Actually,
Yeah, and I guess everything goes into the square. No, and that's exactly why this should work, Alex, because everything's a transfiguration spell.
Yeah.
if I
Technically,
this
all
moss-
magic is the same. It just comes from the arcanum around us.
Oh my gosh. This moss, actually, I have a dowsing rod. If I have the moss, I could just take it straight to it.
Well,
Oh.
it would point at the nearest moss.
Well, the
Which is the
specific
one you
moss that we have to
have.
follow, right?
No. She just said if you need me, here's how you can find me, and gave the moss and did not elaborate.
It was very vague. Just here's some moss.
In
Cool.
my research,
Mhm.
would I have been able to discertain some semblance of a clue of how this would have
I
worked?
already gave you the clue,
Ooh.
but you can. So you have it in your brain, but you may make an investigation check
no.
to see if you
Riker
get it.
doesn't
another
have it in
idea.
his brain, Alex.
I feel like Atticus and Hati have gotten the same thing. Can I tell Riker? Yes.
No, I'm getting him to
Okay,
do an investigation check to
I
see if
just
he
wanted-
puts two and two together.
Another idea.
I don't even.
Ooh, another
Riker
spreadsheet?
doesn't even know what 2 and 2 together is.
Well, that's why I'm getting you to check.
Do this.
Make the check.
Fuck you, Alex. Fuck you.
Take my subscriber adventures and do it again.
How many? Is that your last one?
That was my last one.
Oh, come on.
Oh my
You
fucking
and your
god.
fucking subscriber advantages, Bray. You can
You fucking
never take advantage.
Take my last one. Take my last one. I want you to get this. Take my last one.
I just want to be a fucking
Oh my
druid.
gosh.
Thank you.
Hey!
19, Alex.
Oh my
Wait.
God,
Okay, okay. Before you guide me anywhere, give me the clue that you think you gave me. Just like repeat it.
The moment I give it to you, you'll put two and two together. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing so much at Ray, like, putting up the hood, cinching it, and just falling out of his chair.
Is it the fucking
Oh my
tree root
gosh.
thing?
It has to do with the mother tree, and it says that when you go up to it, and to learn from it, you must give an offering.
Okay. So I initially thought this might be a natural thing to give to the mother tree like 5 minutes ago, but I was like, I can't just steal it, so I can't. Okay.
Can I?
So Atticus,
Can
you
I-
realize, oh, that's probably what she was meaning.
This moss. He's gonna like
Yeah.
turn or like ask Helen.
Yeah.
She just gave it to you and said to do what exactly?
She didn't elaborate. She just said, if you need to find me, use this. And then put it in my hand.
Right.
And
Well-
then from there, the club started headed out. I used my little invisible goggles to turn around, and she was spying on us before
Yeah, she was
disappearing
like,
into the trees.
as you left, it was so creepy.
Oh, that's so funny.
Druids did use mother
would
trees
definitely remember
to
that.
communicate effectively centuries ago, and I imagine that they're probably still in use if she is an actual druid. And most druid mother trees need natural offerings in order to appease them. Perhaps this is simply just a druidic galleon to pay through the flue flame.
Do you know where one of these mother trees is?
Of course I do.
I'm gonna
Atticus, that was beautifully put. Gain inspiration.
I'm gonna.
Can I insight that?
Yeah.
Can I deception?
Yep.
I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I believe Atticus as well.
I believe I would believe Atticus. Like he just went off on this big wreck.
23 on deception.
Yeah, nope, I believe you.
I want to see.
Can
Merlin.
I see that moss, please? If you still have
Please
it.
don't destroy it.
I'm not going
Sure,
to
just
destroy
be
it.
gentle.
Of course.
I'm gonna like take it in my hands, and I am going to cast. If I can, I'm gonna cast Legend Lore on the moss and the Witch Karsten.
You cannot do it on the Witch of Karsten.
Okay.
Casting
Why
Legend
not?
Lore on the boss does
Why
nothing.
can't I do it on the? Why can't I do it on the Witch of Karsten?
Because it can only be cast on an object.
That's not true. Legend Lore literally says name, describe a place, a person, place, or object. That literally says it in the spell.
Okay, this is when I gave out Legend Lore, it was with the intention that it's only supposed to be that you have an object and you can like it's like Specialis Revelio, but for the history of this object.
The identify spell.
Revelio.
The lore must consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that's never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you have about the thing, the more precise and detailed information you receive is. So my intention when I gave it out was that you're supposed to have an object and it tells you the history of the object, not a person or place. I suppose a place would work if you put a hand on the object on the place, like on the ground, and then do it. And it would work on a person if you were touching the person.
That's literally the same. That's literally just like the same as Apare Vestigium. Then.
What?
Yeah.
What's a part of this? What?
Yeah.
There's a
Apare
spell
Vestigium.
that does this?
Yes.
Says, you spin and spray golden mist. No, that's recent magical activity is revealed and illuminated through ghostly images. It's only within the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can upcast it.
Only up to a week. At 7th level.
That's too bad.
If you have the person, the object, or the place that you can touch, then you may do it. That was my intention when I gave out the spell, and that's what I'm going to be saying. Sorry for the miscommunication. I'll make it clearer for people in the future.
Can we just retcon that I did that then?
Absolutely.
I'm still holding the mouse then.
Well, things seem to have fallen into place very nicely for us to explore this together.
It's like I want to incite Atticus, but I don't. It's like, I'm just gonna believe him.
All right, so is that our next little adventure?
You guys do have a week and a half before. Do I want to give a week and a half? You have a week until the and a single week until the end of the semester, and you'll have to go home. You've all completed owls, so like all of your year is just like blazing around now, because it's like the 7th year. So we're still doing like newts and stuff like that for the next week, but everyone else is good.
I must thirstily ask, does that mean some downtimes? Or free periods?
I mean, we're probably going to be moving on with like this Witch of Karsten thing.
That's
in
right.
the future here.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah?
Is Sir Pendleton in here? Lord Pendleton in the
Lord
Mysterium common room.
He's not here right now. He will definitely make his appearance back in the future, but he right now is doing his thing, investigating the castle and finding out what's going on entirely.
Okay.
On his own.
Alex, I better get my butterbeer party at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah, if you guys want to do that next session, like actually dedicate like an hour or so to a little butterbeer party, then I could even like get a map up and like come up with like fun things to do at the party and stuff. We could have a great time.
I can say no.
Yeah.
So
And I would also like to actually investigate the woman.
Yep.
So I am going to be missing next week, and I would really like to be able to do the Witch of Garston, like druid stuff.
Well, it's going to be multiple sessions. So
Okay.
you can always hop back in. You can always watch the VOD for what we do.
Okay.
And if we do the party first, we're not going to get too far into the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My whole kind of plan is that we'll do party. We'll have a little bit of role play. That'll probably be about half the session, or just under half. And then the rest of it is you guys gearing up. Probably the last 30 minutes of the first half, and then we got break. And then my plan is probably going out into the forest and trying to find her.
Yeah, I'll be a hummingbird the entire time. Only able to like communicate with Nicholas, and all he's going to hear is just like mild insults of the party from above.
Yeah, they're such idiots.
He's like leading them to the tree that he says he knows where it is, but he's just like kind of like walking in circles.
Atticus, you should write for me 5 to 10 insults that I can just throw in at different moments of the exploration.
Got you.
Okay.
That's something I'm good at. I'm real good.
Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys. We have completed the owls. Woo!
Let's go.
Congratulations. I will be getting your full grades to you. I'll probably just do that, off camera and send it to you guys maybe today or tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see all you guys next week.
Yeah.
Everybody.
When are we leveling up?
Yeah.
It's a great
This was
question.
a trial and a tribulation.
Maybe now. I have to figure it out.